feudal polity where the distribution, and one of the reasons Modi made that distribution accessible to everybody was to break, it did not break the feudal norm.
So you're saying Muslims are not a monolith?
Neta ke paas, they have to have that loyalty for distribution.
Let's not put them as one bracket.
The Muslims on the panel can answer that better.
Yeah.
So the point is that people assume that Muslims vote en masse, that somebody will give a elan from Jama Masjid and like sheeps, they will go and vote for one leader. But I'm just trying to break that whole myth that people actually, Muslims vote strategically. They vote for a party that is best secular according to the motion, who is best, who can keep BJP out. I'll be very honest about it.
Can I quickly qualify?
One second, let me finish. 1400 years of history in faith, yes, Muslims are together. However, if you look at cultural practices, the way they live, the way they breathe, the way they eat, the region where they stay in plays a very dominant role. Like if you look at Kerala Muslims,
but tell me something.
They are very different from North Indian Muslims. They are very different from North Indian Muslims.
This whole prism of saying we'll vote for anybody but the BJP is wrong. If the BJP has actually delivered more benefits for you.
But the Shia, a lot of Shia. Let me finish. The Bora community support, largely, not all. A large segment do support the BJP for whatever reason. We know in Gujarat they do play a pretty dominant part. And also the Khojas, the Bora community, the Ismaili faith, they vote for because they feel that over the years, they have been somehow sidelined with the majority sect in India.
Baba.
Let me finish.
I'm a Khoja.
By the majority, I am a Sunni Muslim. Let me complete
Telling
it.
me what I feel. That's the problem.
So,
the Sunni is telling me how I feel.
No, please let me finish it. Because what happens is they feel that over years, they have been sidelined with the the narrative of the majority.
My question to you is that in Kashmir, for a long time, the Shia Muslims were denied their 10th day of Azura by the Sunni dominant population.
See, I'll tell you.
So these are all realities. And Sunnis cannot
that's
decide.
what I'm saying. So let me finish. So they are very diverse in the voting patterns. Anybody driving the idea that Muslims come together and vote for a political party,
all your rational
acceptance.
acceptance. I take exception to the fact that you have decided that Muslims will vote for anybody but the
Muslims. Look at Bengali Muslims. They're very different from North Indian.
I just want to say this kind of otherism.
Yeah.
We have just made it so it's Bohra community, Ismaili community, Sunni Muslims.
Yeah,
you can't do that. Okay.
Thank you for saying
so
that.
one that.
Yeah.
Second, Anand, you were talking about when you were even if you don't vote for me, I will work for you. Right? This is the core voter base of the BJP gets irritated with that. Yeah. Right? Now, I'll give you an anecdotal experience. Like this was during the Congress regime, way before Modi came on the national scene. Go to Gujarat, speak to Muslims out there and wonder why are they voting. And it's not Bora Muslim, this Muslim, that Muslim. Muslims were voting for Modi. So it's like, why are you voting for Modi? Because the perception we have Delhi mein baith ke is that they're against Modi, right? But Modi was winning every election and the Muslims are voting. So when I went to that very Kattar Muslim area, what they say is, वो यहाँ पे सड़क बना रहे हैं. जब सड़क बनाते हैं, मॉल बनाते हैं, data center, not data center, but call center बनाते हैं. For that, when he widens the road, मैं यहाँ पे पान बेचता हूँ, मैं यहाँ पे coke बेचता हूँ. I have that. I am getting the business. So he's looking at dhanda. So there are 2 points Tehseen before.
Please.
This is what I want to say is that the BJP realized long ago that welfare will go to them at some point of time. They may not verbally say it, but they will slowly vote for us.
I will like to
welfare. 1 minute. No, I'm sorry. I want to complete this. The other one that Rahul talked about was about how will Christians reconcile with this brand of Hindutva of the BJP. My origins is from a place called Mangalore, which is in Karnataka. It's southern Karnataka, the only bastion of the BJP, so to say. Why is it that we have such a strong Christian population, very much at home with the BJP, very, very in with them? They vote for them, everything. Why? Because they find themselves at risk by the Muslim community which is coming in from North Kerala out there. They see security in voting for the BJP out there. So, you know, theirs is not that we are a different kind of, we are Syrian Christian, this Christian, that is a community. No.
Very interesting point. So what you're saying, now let me open this up finally, and I'm going to go down the table because we'll have to wrap up this half of the show. The fundamental question, therefore, is that the BJP is now being seen as the party of governance, the default party of governance in India. Yes, begin with you, Smita Prakash. Is that the case? And that's going to make it perhaps this big tent.
Whenever you see a win, it could be seen as a default. If they have a couple of losses, everybody will go back to saying, oh, this is the Congress
because the geographies are expanding.
Hence it's no longer.
No, even in a loss, the BJP is growing shoots. So it is clearly being now seen. Even in geographies that
they're going to look at green shoot areas. I won't be surprised in 6 months' time if an Amit Shah or a Modi start talking in Tamil or in Malayalam, because they have been wanting to expand in South India.
Exactly.
And you know that one speech of Rahul Gandhi when he said, "हमने आपको उड़ीसा में रोका हुआ है, ना आप आंध्र प्रदेश में आ सकते हो, ना तेलंगाना में आ सकते हो, ना तमिलनाडु में, केरला में, कर्नाटका में. We are not letting you come here." They were like, "Who the hell are you to tell us we?"
Yes.
We will not come you, aap hote kaun hai? So it was extremely
So
important
you're saying
for them to ally with Andhra in Chandrababu.
Transcending caste, transcending religions, etc. They are saying that you vote for us because we serve you best.
We work for you.
We work for you. We work for you
So
best.
they will go on a mission mode to find green shoot areas to make this into a win-win situation.
Amitabh, can I ask you this? Can the BJP, therefore, and we'll come to that because I'm going to go to the next aspect of this in just a short while. Modi's, Modi model's moment is this now? Is that moment now? So I'm just going to come to that. But I want to ask you, is that how the BJP is going to enter these new geographies? What are you seeing from all the data that you pull in and examine when you see different castes allowing themselves to the BJP? Is it because there is an aspiration tied and the BJP delivers that aspiration?
I think there are four aspects, because different type of messaging of BJP is working for different type of audience. So there is a silent Hindu undercurrent. This Hindu identity, people aligning with this Hindu identity even in the south of India is now happening. I'm not saying it was not earlier, but that silent Hindu or identification with that identity is increasing.
So it's not completely, it's not negated, it's not just development, it is also this.
Yes.
Okay, yes, very quickly. Yes, Mr. Bhaumik.
Both perceptually and in practice, BJP is an anti-minority party. Look at the statistics. I mean, I'm saying it on the basis of data. How many seats you have given to the minorities, both in Parliament and in Bengal?
Representation is a part and parcel of
absolutely
this
zero.
government.
So how are you talking about that? You're a confused lot, and as far as ideology is concerned,
with all due respect to
and yet Bengal, Hindus have voted. Hang on, my turn. Hindus have voted for us. Who is saying this? The most important political leader of Bengal, Hindus have voted for this. And even this narrative, you are flaunting this narrative in Bengal for the last 5-6 years.
Okay.
That's what you've been doing.
You want to say this in Assam?
How the hell you become in
Now hear me out.
How many ministers you have who are minorities?
Let me
Not a
finish.
single one.
No, 1 second. Smita
And
ji
you
was
are also
talking about.
anti.
No, 1
second.
second. Monachita.
Okay, please.
Smita ji was talking
I'm
about
talking about
Muslims
the data.
going and voting for BJP, but let me tell you, Muslims might vote for the BJP in the future, but at least have some representation.
out of
in the
2
assembly.
let's come down to
representation is only if you get ticket to a Muslim.
You can't be lynching Muslims. You can't be lynching Muslims and come and ask for the vote. You can't
Let
be
him
lynching
respond.
Muslims
Let
and telling
GV
them
and
Zero
Okay,
seats in Bengal as far as Muslim or minority are
GV and Narasimha Rao, finally, I have to wrap up this segment.
Let me have my say.
I have to wrap up this segment. Let him
You
respond.
cannot decide.
He is. Let him respond.
You
Let him
can
respond.
make it a political issue. You
This is
have
a political.
1 second.
Religion
Here
is part of your political agenda.
Don't shout.
It is written in your manifesto. It is written in the BJP's constitution. You are a Hindu.
Please yield. One sec. Yes, GV.
You can counter.
Okay. 1 minute.
You can counter. You can counter.
I'm going to wrap it up.
No. 1 minute. Here's my case. My
We
point
have-
is, no.
Please.
One minute. Are you,
No, I've understood.
Saira Shalim, you know, when you make
Let him
an organization that you
Instead
have
of shouting, if you
No,
vote
no,
for
one minute,
BJP,
just
you
calm
have
down.
more.
Manojit,
Instead of
Manojit,
shouting, you
Manojit,
vote
please
for
calm
BJP.
down.
You vote for
Professor,
BJP.
listen to the answer. Listen to the answer. Listen to the answer.
See, this is
Listen to the answer.
This is intolerance. You don't want to hear the BJP.
Listen to the answer.
Okay,
Please listen to
me.
the answer, and then we need to move on.
It is the constitutional right of every citizen to get governance and to get governmental benefits.
Why not
Unlike unlike Dr. Manmohan Singh, who said minorities have a first right on resources, BJP does not believe in that ideology. Every
Okay.
citizen
Okay.
has a right.
Viewers,
Number one. There is no constitutional mandate that you should give this percentage of tickets to this.
Not a
particular
single
party.
0%.
I will not give.
0%.
If you are not electing, I will not give.
Okay. Okay,
You
it's getting too
you
heated.
elect-
It's getting too heated. We're ending this. We're ending this segment.
One
End
minute.
the segment.
Here's a question. We've already crossed our time limit for this conversation. 1 minute. 1 minute. The simple question is, are you going? Subida, please. Are we looking at a time when perhaps the voter and the viewer and also the individual in this country is seeing that it makes sense to work or stick with a party that is actually delivering on ground, whereas on the other side, the opposing party has no, or the opposition side doesn't have an alternative plan. They only have one agenda, is to displace whoever is in power. What's the alternative? As long as that alternative is not there, that cohesion is not there, will they be able to counter and
I'll just leave it. I'll
reset?
just leave it.
That's
at
the
this.
big question.
I'll
You
leave
failed
it
in
at this.
foreign policy.
I'll leave it at this.
You
viewers.
failed in economics.
Clearly, result day. Please,
Sir,
Professor, I need to wrap
please,
up.
quite rich coming from
quite
somebody who never could get out of Bengal.
Gentlemen. It's clear that result day is going to set up another bout of fractious politics, viewers, whoever wins, irrespective of who wins, because these elections, and coming back to the original question, are actually a midterm referendum in the Indian context. They're not exactly like the ones you have in America, but certainly in the Indian context, because there are 21% of the seats of parliament that are going to be expressing themselves through their assemblies and 17% of the population. This is going to be seen as a very, very crucial and consequential verdict, whichever way it goes. And it is going to play out in many ways. A little snapshot has come from this table already. We leave it at this.
The BJP will not criminalize
I'll tell you why this fits in. I'll tell you why this fits in. Because if the BJP is becoming the Big Tent party, right, it has to be elastic enough to accommodate, as GVN Narasimha Rao said. Now, so here comes the question then. If that is the case, when do we come to that point where these concessions dilute your core philosophy? And for power, how far will you go? You are taking in people, sir, who have nothing to do.
This is my turn. I think I should
Okay, Manojit Mandal.
Let me.
True Hindu has not spoken.
No,
That's tolerance.
No, you are
That's
you
tolerance.
are appeasing Hindu.
This is
So
tolerance.
Come in later. I think the BJP, the core ideology, the
He's
core
not
agenda of
appeasing
the
Hindu, he
BJP
believes in
has
equity.
never. This is only one party in this history, in this country, which has we have never changed our core ideology. We have never changed our mission. We may have implemented it at different points of time. Some of this may still remain.
what about
in
the
I
left?
agree with one
What
thing.
about the
I
left?
agree with one thing Sir says. The BJP is so accommodating that a week ago the people they call filth. I'm not using that today in the
I've
BJP.
changed
The minister they said was stealing forests is today the BJP forest minister. So I know BJP is accommodating.
No,
sir.
okay.
BJP is the most
accommodating. Otherwise,
Elasticity, I'm talking about
The BJP will not criminalize
I'll tell you why this fits in. I'll tell you why this fits in. Because if the BJP is becoming the Big Tent party, right, it has to be elastic enough to accommodate, as G.V. Narasimha Rao said. Now, so here comes the question then. If that is the case, when do we come to that point where these concessions dilute your core philosophy? And for power, how far will you go? You are taking in people, sir, who have nothing to do.
This is my turn. I think I should
okay, Manojit Mandal.
Let me.
True Hindu has not spoken.
No,
That's tolerance.
No, you are
tolerance.
appeasing Hindu.
This is tolerance.
Come in later. I think the BJP, the core ideology, the core agenda of the BJP has never. This is only one party in this history, in this country, we have never changed our core ideology. We have never changed our mission. We may have implemented it at different points of time. Some of this may still remain.
I agree with one thing sir says. The BJP is so accommodating that a week ago the people they called filth. I'm not using that today in the BJP. The minister they said was stealing forests is today the BJP forest minister. So I know BJP is accommodating. Sir.
Okay.
BJP is the most
accommodating. Otherwise,
Elasticity, I'm talking. What you're seeing is a trend. It's a broad trend that indicates that the TMC is losing ground and perhaps even power, and the BJP has broken through. This is a massive breakthrough for the BJP.
The focus, viewers, is around Vijay and his party, TVK. Different pollsters have different estimates, but nobody denies that the DMK is facing massive anti-incumbency. How much of a dent can Vijay and the TVK actually make? If you look at it, it's the UDF comfortably forming government here again 30 and 27, 57, and again 18. So again, Gaurav Gogoi will have a point to prove. There will be many who would want Gaurav Gogoi axed.
He just did not have an answer to the highly polarized campaign that Himanta ran.
The BJP will not criminalize.
I'll tell you why this fits in. I'll tell you why this fits in. Because if the BJP is becoming the Big Tent party, right, it has to be elastic enough to accommodate, as G.V. Narasimha Rao said. Now, so here comes the question then. If that is the case, when do we come to that point where these concessions dilute your core philosophy? And for power, how far will you go? You are taking in people, sir, who have nothing to do.
This is my turn. I think I should.
Okay, Manojit Mandal.
Let me.
True Hindu has not spoken.
No.
That's tolerance.
No, you are
tolerance.
appeasing Hindu.
This is tolerance.
Come in later. I think the BJP, the core ideology, the core agenda of the BJP has never. This is only one party in this history, in this country, we have never changed our core ideology. We have never changed our mission. We may have implemented it at different points of time. Some of this may still remain.
I agree with one thing sir says. The BJP is so accommodating that a week ago the people they called filth. I'm not using her today in the
I
BJP.
changed
The
her.
minister they said was stealing forests is today the BJP forest minister. So I know BJP is accommodating.
No.
Sir.
Okay.
BJP is the most
accommodating.
Political
Otherwise,
elasticity. I'm talking about
The BJP is not criminalizing. It's not a bad.
I'll tell you why this fits in. I'll tell you why this fits in. Because if the BJP is becoming the Big Tent party, right, it has to be elastic enough to accommodate, as G.V. Narasimha Rao said. Now, so here comes the question then. If that is the case, when do we come to that point where these concessions dilute your core philosophy? And for power, how far will you go? You are taking in people, sir, who have nothing to do.
This is my turn.
Okay, Manojit Mandal.
Let me.
True Hindu has not spoken.
No.
That's tolerance.
No, you
That's
are
tolerance.
appeasing Hindu.
This is
So
tolerance.
you can come in later. I think the BJP, the core ideology, the core
not
agenda
appeasing
of the
Hindu, he
BJP
believes in
has
equity.
never. This is only one party in this history, in this country, we have never changed our core ideology. We have never changed our mission. We may have implemented it at different points of time. Some of this may still remain.
I agree with one thing. I
left
agree with one thing,
left?
sir says. The BJP is so accommodating that a week ago the people they called filth. I'm not using her today in the
I
BJP.
changed
The
her.
minister they said was stealing forests is today the BJP forest minister. So I know BJP is accommodating.
No.
Sir.
Okay.
BJP is the most
accommodating.
Political
Otherwise,
elasticity. I'm talking about
The BJP is not criminalizing. It's not a bad.
I'll tell you why this fits in. I'll tell you why this fits in. Because if the BJP is becoming the Big Tent party, right, it has to be elastic enough to accommodate, as G.V. Narasimha Rao said. Now, so here comes the question then. If that is the case, when do we come to that point where these concessions dilute your core philosophy? And for power, how far will you go? You are taking in people, sir, who have nothing to do.
This is my turn.
Okay, Manojit Mandal.
Let me.
True Hindu has not spoken.
No.
That's tolerance.
No, you are
That's tolerance.
appeasing Hindu.
This is
So
tolerance.
you can come in later. I think the BJP, the core ideology, the core agenda of the
Hindu, he
BJP
believes in
has
equity.
never. This is only one party in this history, in this country, we have never changed our core ideology. We have never changed our mission. We may have implemented it at different points of time. Some of this may still remain.
I agree with one thing. I agree with one thing,
left?
sir says. The BJP is so accommodating that a week ago the people they called filth. I'm not using her today in the
I
BJP.
changed
The
her.
minister they said was stealing forests is today the BJP forest minister. So I know BJP is accommodating.
No.
Sir.
Okay.
BJP is the most
accommodating.
Political
Otherwise,
elasticity. I'm talking about
The BJP is not criminalizing. It's not a bad.
I'll tell you why this fits in. I'll tell you why this fits in. Because if the BJP is becoming the Big Tent party, right, it has to be elastic enough to accommodate, as G.V. Narasimha Rao said. Now, so here comes the question then. If that is the case, when do we come to that point where these concessions dilute your core philosophy? And for power, how far will you go? You are taking in people, sir, who have nothing to do.
This is my turn.
Okay, Manojit Mandal.
Let me.
True Hindu has not spoken.
No.
That's tolerance.
No, you
That's
are
tolerance.
appeasing Hindu.
This is
So
tolerance.
you can come in later. I think the BJP, the core ideology, the core
not
agenda of
appeasing
the
Hindu, he
BJP
believes in
has
equity.
never. This is only one party in this history, in this country, we have never changed our core ideology. We have never changed our mission. We may have implemented it at different points of time. Some of this may still remain.
I agree with one thing. I
left?
agree with one thing, sir says. The BJP is so accommodating that a week ago the people they called filth. I'm not using her today in the
I
BJP.
changed
The
her.
minister they said was stealing forests is today the BJP forest minister. So I know BJP is accommodating.
No.
Sir.
Okay.
BJP is the most
accommodating.
Political
Otherwise,
elasticity. I'm talking about
The BJP is not criminalizing. It's not a bad.
I'll tell you why this fits in. I'll tell you why this fits in. Because if the BJP is becoming the Big Tent party, right, it has to be elastic enough to accommodate, as G.V. Narasimha Rao said. Now, so here comes the question then. If that is the case, when do we come to that point where these concessions dilute your core philosophy? And for power, how far will you go? You are taking in people, sir, who have nothing to do.
This is my turn. I think I should
Okay, Manojit Mandal.
Let me. He asked
True
me
Hindu has not spoken.
No,
That's tolerance.
No, you are
That's
you
tolerance.
are an appeasing Hindu.
This is
So
tolerance.
you can come in later. I think the BJP, the core ideology, the core
not
agenda
appeasing
of the
Hindu, he
BJP
believes in
has
equity.
never. This is only one party in this history, in this country, which has we have never changed our core ideology. We have never changed our mission. We may have implemented it at different points of time. Some of this may still remain.
what
I
about
agree
the
with
left?
one
What
thing.
about the left?
I agree with one thing, sir says. The BJP is so accommodating that a week ago the people they called filth. I'm not using her today in the BJP. The minister they said was stealing forests is today in the BJP forest minister. So I know the BJP is accommodating.
No.
Sir.
Okay.
BJP is
No,
accommodating.
otherwise,
Elasticity, I'm talking about
The BJP will not criminalize them. They are shouting out their bad.
I'll tell you why this fits in. I'll tell you why this fits in. Because if the BJP is becoming the Big Tent party, right, it has to be elastic enough to accommodate, as
Which it
G.V.
is
Narasimhan was saying.
learned
Now,
to
so
do.
here comes the question then. If that is the case, when do we come to that point where these concessions dilute your core philosophy? And for power, how far will you go? You are taking in people, sir, who have nothing to do.
This is my turn. I think I should
Okay, Manojit Mandal.
Let me. He asked
True
me
Hindu has not spoken.
No,
That's tolerance.
No, you are
That's
you are an
tolerance.
appeasing Hindu.
This is
So
tolerance.
you can come in later. I think the BJP, the core ideology, the core
not
agenda of
appeasing
the
Hindu, he
BJP
believes in
has
equity.
never. This is only one party in this history, in this country, which has we have never changed our core ideology. We have never changed our mission. We may have implemented it at different points.
A very, very good morning, viewers, from the CNN News 18 newsroom and studios. We're going to actually be witnessing history, whichever way you look at it tonight. By the end of the evening, viewers, the results will have settled and we would have clear indications. I'm expecting a decisive verdict in Bengal. I don't think, viewers, today is going to be one of those days where business will be as usual, because you're going to have contention. Mamata Banerjee has been up pretty much the whole night, as she claims, monitoring each booth from her nerve center. I'm quite sure that the BJP is on a razor's edge. There's Vijay, who's eyeing history. There's Himanta Biswa Sarma, who wants to stay on in power. There's Gogoi, who's challenging him. And down in Kerala, the left, it could be unprecedented, could be in a third term, or could be out for the first time in any electoral calculation across the subcontinent. That could be, as I said, viewers, a watershed in itself. Viewers, we are here this morning with our entire panel, and it's going to be great because they're a raucous set of people, opinionated, but very sharp. I'll tell you that, viewers. It's the best panel we could have assembled. Chetan Bhagat coming in, Smita Prakash, the who's who, Dr. Aman, Nalin, everyone is here who can lead us. Professor Mondol, Sarah Shah Halim, just about anyone and everyone who has an insight on the politics across all these geographies, viewers, is with us. And of course, with me is also Anand Narasimhan, the incomparable. He is going to be taking us through all the numbers because only he can get them, quite frankly. Anand.
Good morning, everyone. Well, you're on ground zero, Rahul, and this great gallery here gets me a bird's eye view. And I'm thinking of what Krishna told Arjuna, Sukha Dukkha Same Kritva Labha Labho Jaya Jaya. That means maintain a state of equipoise, whether it's hani or labh, sorrow or pain, loss or gain. Be the same. Because when you get a bird's eye view, you realize at the end of the day, we're just doing our job. Focus on your duty. And our job is to get you the numbers accurately, get you the real pulse of what's happening, how to read those numbers, and which way the mood of the people are in these four important states. Is it going to reset the mindset? Or are the voters going to say, we're okay, however we are? It's all down to the battle for the states on Result Day Live.
What you're seeing is a trend. It's a broad trend that indicates that the TMC is losing ground and perhaps even power, and the BJP has broken through. This is a massive breakthrough for the BJP.
The focus, viewers, is around Vijay and his party, TVK. Different pollsters have different estimates, but nobody denies that the DMK is facing massive anti-incumbency. How much of a dent can Vijay and the TVK actually make? If you look at it, it's the UDF comfortably forming government. Here again 30 and 27, 57, and again 18. So again, Gaurav Gogoi will have a point to prove. There will be many who would want Gaurav Gogoi axed.
He just did not have an answer to the highly polarized campaign that Himanta ran.
Well, it's a different view and a thought process when you get down to ground zero, viewers, because really it's going right down to the wire, the anxiety going up. But what's also going up, Rahul, is the footprint of the BJP across the mass of population if it is a 3-1 this season.
Yeah, that is true. Almost 82% of India's population will be ruled in some shape or form by a BJP or a BJP-led government, the NDA. So that is going to be interesting. Will it be 3-1? Many people say it's a very, very long shot, but if it does happen, boy, it's going to be historic.
Sometimes they say pictures speak louder than words, so we're going to get the tech in and some of our amazingly created graphics by our back-end team. Let's try and get them in between all of the human. Let's get you some real hint in terms of the visual cues. This is how the map will look, viewers, of Bharat if it is a 3-1 for the NDA. The footprint of the BJP is now going to go up to more than 82% of Bharat's population. The footprint of the NDA, largely led by the BJP. And it is just phenomenal that they have gone from strength to strength. 2014, they were present across 7 states. They've come across to 22 now overall. And after a 2024, Rahul, and to our viewers, when they thought they're going on the wane, they have only become stronger and stronger and stronger. And this footprint is spread across the heart of Bharat. And if NDA comes into Tamil Nadu, then you will see the difference that BJP-led NDA, and the BJP is no longer a Brahman Baniya party that is perhaps set to pockets in the north and maybe sometimes in Karnataka. This is a pan-Bharat party which encompasses more than 80% of its population. And that perhaps is a phenomenal story in itself. The big national picture, that's what we're getting you on ground here in the studio.
Well, I'll tell you, in Bengal, on ground is a very different story right now.
That lady there runs a team of which is supposed to get us all the inputs. If you ask her, Rahul, she'll be able to tell you what's happened all through the night.
Yeah. It's been a stressful night. I'm presuming you're talking about me, right?
Yes, of course.
Okay. So
you're allowed to be a bit presumptuous today. It's okay.
Okay.
The one and only Smita Prakash.
Erring on the side of being humble. But yeah, it's been a stressful night because, news coming in from Bengal about electricity going off in some places. So the CCTV malfunctioning, and then somebody saying VVPAT slips have been found. So there's been tampering, and then, rushing crews from one end to the other end to find that it's not really as sensational as it's made out to be. One, it could be that everybody's on the edge. So even the slightest bit of rumor becomes something that it's better to, figure out whether this is really true or not. So since it was just a few hours before counting, so we did not, none of the channels or news agencies took any information all through the night lightly. And it was like literally, that little game that children play where you hammer the whack-a-mole. Yeah. So we were playing that whack-a-mole, that going from one place to the other. So all night it's been stressful.
Yes.
Hopefully once the counting comes, we get a clear verdict.
Has any of it been true?
No. Nothing.
That's the important part.
Yes.
Well,
it
that's
wasn't.
that is that, you see, never has there been an election in this country where there is an apprehension before the result that if in case things change on the ground, there won't be a peaceful transition. That's really something that we have to look out for. That is, of course, if the BJP gets the big majority.
The last time around, there wasn't even a peaceful continuation.
You know what is happening?
The continuation
Absolutely.
itself was so violent.
But we're in a place right now. And look, Mamata Banerjee has told her cadre, guard the people's vote. It's no longer just about, that big breaking wall up there. That's the big news. She's been up. She tweeted or posted on X, as it's now fashionable to say, at about 1:30 at night. And she said, I'm not sleeping. I've got my eye open and I'm looking at all the CCTV cameras. The lights have been cut deliberately. There has been load shedding done deliberately so that people can sneak in, manipulate this, that. Look, we've had in the past certain people questioning electoral malpractices, i.e. rigging and manipulation and so on and so forth. But we've also come to a point now, Anand, where even voters are labeled for the choice they're making. That's where we are at. And there's such an apprehension of post-poll violence this time that we've had Amit Shah, the Union Home Minister, saying for 3 months, we're going to have boots on the ground. We're going to have the forces to guard the people who might have exercised their vote in a free and fair
But that
manner.
happened because what happened the last time around? That happened because, and this is being said because the last time around, this violence, unfortunately, was justified. It was justified to an extent that even action till today has not been taken, and there was a denial of sorts. And that's, let's call a spade a spade. There's no justification for that. The other part is this the setting up of a possible election denial? Our reporters are on ground. The daring Devis, can I quickly go across there before we bring in? Yeah.
I think, Rahul, you love. Rest of the country, your reporters included, are waiting for a happy, peaceful conclusion of elections. The New York Times this morning has the headline: Modi's Hindu right targets gains in India's elections.
Oh my
so they are
God.
terrified, and this is the setting they've already placed, that it's Modi's right, Hindu right.
fascist army is coming out.
Don't read the headline. Read the byline. Who's written it? That's what's important. The people who get to write those columns, that's where the question
they're
has
like
to be
Cyril
raised.
Ratcliffe back in the day, sat in an office, in India office in London, and divided up the subcontinent because they thought they knew it all. There's some guy who's probably sitting on early morning desk saying, I don't quite know what to file. Maybe I'll wait for a few hours and something will drop. And at midnight, America time, something dropped in his head and he said, let me just write this. I've never been to India. Who cares? No one's going to even read. They're all too obsessed with
But those days are
the
past.
numbers. Yeah.
I think the
Very
mandate will speak for itself.
Very silly.
Let's go across to our daring Devis, as I love to call them, before we bring it back into the studio to all our studio guests, a fantastic panel. Devis, good morning. Kamalika, Payal and Pallavi. Khala hobe, khela shesh. What's going to happen, Pallavi?
Well, I'm standing where the Khala Hobe or the Khala Shesh can actually possibly take place. I'm here at Suvendu Adhikari's residence. It's kind of sleepy and very, very quiet here. He should leave around in an hour or so. He's going to head for a mandir, I'm being told. And then, of course, he's going to go to Bhawanipur. Nandigram, more or less, he seems to be very relaxed about. Last time round, he did a completely paltano at 2021 when he defeated Mamata Banerjee. So I guess he's trying to do that. I remember I spoke to him on the day of polling and he told me what happened in 2021 is going to happen now in Bhawanipur. But, I think the whiffs and winds of change is something which we often picked up from the ground. But I know it sounds very cliche, Anand, but people are not talking. That silent voter is what both the sides are going to look at. There is a sense of fear, there is a sense of wariness, and no one wants to actually tell us openly who they're going to be voting for. But when I talk about fear, it is much less than what it was in 2021, because the presence of the central forces and the fact that they're going to be here for another 60 days. And also the fact is that the election commission, kudos to them. When we went to the polling stations, we saw how cool and how well organized it was. So there's that fearlessness, hopefully, possibly could bring that change in Bengal.
Payal Mehta, the future is everywhere, but can you smell it in the air? Are you breathing in the winds of change?
Well, in fact, Anand, to begin with, I was sitting with some BJP leaders till past midnight, but there seems to be no sense of panic in the BJP camp in comparison to Mamata Banerjee. Probably had a sleepless night, worrying about which assembly constituency there's no electricity, or probably which EVM is being tampered as well. On the other count, BJP's foot soldiers have been on ground. People who've been participating in the elections, organizing the elections, have been very much there on ground. They've had all their meetings. Party top leadership, Anand has told the party leaders on ground to make sure that they train the workers physically, emotionally, mentally, and also legally. So therefore, this time around, in comparison to what we saw in the last election, where workers were probably left to die, if I may use that term, this time around they've been told that if somebody hits you, hit back in equal force. Don't worry, we have your back covered. So that's the kind of emotion that you see, and this is actually a calm atmosphere right now at the party headquarters here in Kolkata.
Now BJP is alleging, Kamalika, intimidation. Arjun Singh is saying this intimidation is unacceptable. So muscle flexing is already begun.
See, this time, one thing that is a big takeaway from the election is definitely a very much free and fair election. Now, obviously, since last night, we have been seeing in one place, Arjun Singh has made certain claims. On the other hand, Mamata Banerjee herself is awake. I'll just try to show you if I can. This is the lane, this is the narrow gully through which we can reach Mamata Banerjee's residence. And here it is written, Bhawanipur Hridoy Jure Shudui Mamata, which means in Bhawanipur, it's only Mamata, Shudui Mamata. But let me tell you, definitely, there is a tension in this camp because she's the incumbent, it's the incumbent government, the Trinamool Congress is in power. So definitely holding on. Will it be a fourth time or will it be a poribarton? Khela kondi ke hobe? Which side the khela has taken place? As Pallavi was also pointing out that whenever we reached out, we went for the coverage. There was nobody who were actually saying that on which side they have. I mean, like that. जो अंदेशा होता है that we have not got.
Look,
so
let's not
it's
even,
a very, very exciting election. It's
no
a 2020
no one, Komalika, is going to put their cards on the table today till at least 11 o'clock because, everything is so contentious, fractious. They could be challenging every vote that registers on the EVM.
11 baje, you're being very, very generous. It's a long day. It's a long haul both in Tamil Nadu and in Bengal. It's going to go. Speaking of Tamil Nadu, you've got something interesting here. Oh, so these
banana chips.
Yeah. So who's going to go banana over this? I'm going to wait and watch and see that.
Sandesh also.
She's got Sandesh also.
So,
पर उस संदेश का संदेश क्या है ये मैं आपसे पूछना
कि
चाहता हूँ.
हम तो मिष्टी खाएंगे.
So the biggest debate is actually banana chips are from Kerala or Tamil Nadu.
Yeah, so
Kerala, undoubtedly.
Absolutely.
Yes, so no one state in South India can take monopoly over banana chips. I think we all.
Rasgulla is from Orissa or Bengal?
Bengal.
Is that even a
Don't
debate?
Here two states, guys.
Numbers this morning.
Two states.
Counting votes, not calories this morning. Okay, let's get a sense from our panel. Dr. Raman, viewers, knows every constituency on both sides of the fence, Kerala and Tamil Nadu. I had an impassioned message from him late last night, and I absolutely, this man I respect totally, because the guy who knows Tamil Nadu like the back of his hand is this gentleman here.
Thank you, Ram.
Dr. Raman, what are we going to be?
Sitting in his it's a nice, comfortable office in Chennai. As some
people
would like to have a go at it would say.
People keep saying sitting in an AC room.
Yes, exactly. I want to touch my nose.
It's the best avishkar of mankind, I think. Air conditioning.
But let me ask you, what do we have to look at in the first hour to see, okay, now there is some change happening on the ground? What part of the map, what do we have to look at? What typology?
I'll be looking at two things in Tamil Nadu. I'll be looking at an area called the Kongu Belt and seeing what's happening there. If the AIADMK holds that belt, then they have a very good chance.
Kongu Belt.
Kongu Belt. That's Coimbatore, Tirupur, Western Tamil Nadu. That's Western Tamil Nadu. Second, obviously, like everybody is interested, what's Vijay going to do? Is Vijay going to register few leads in constituencies in and around Chennai? Now those are the two things.
So you're not giving him anything beyond the Chennai region?
Honestly, Rahul, I can't see that happen. I mean, I'd be amazed if
Aman was there in a different avatar.
Yeah, he's traded the lungi back to the trousers.
Yeah. Yes.
No, or the veshti actually. Not the lungi.
So from the veshti to the trouser, have perspectives changed?
See, I would cite an anecdote, Rahul. I was in Kanchipuram and I went to this very famous sari shop, and I was speaking to the shopkeeper, a few customers, and everybody was saying a DMK is going back, MK Stalin is coming back. And there was this very shy woman, her saleswoman, who was showing me the sari, and I asked her, put her the mic, and she said Vijay.
Oh.
So the entire shop turned towards her, and I saw later one shopkeeper saying, why are you saying Vijay? So I think...
Then she said, no, Vijay for DMK.
No, Vijay, she said Vijay is... See, what I saw in Tamil Nadu, and I may be wrong from Mr. Sumantraman Singh, but I think I saw the fan voter of Vijay, especially the young voter, especially young women, I think rooting for him. Have these fans actually turned political voters at the end of the day? For Vijay remains to be seen. But I also believe that there is a strong anti-incumbency in Tamil Nadu. What is going for the DMK is that this anti-incumbency is getting split between the NDA and Vijay. Okay. I believe that Vijay will be hurting the NDA, not so much the DMK. In the end, the whole bill of delimitation coming, and that whole lifeline, which was at oxygen, which was given to Stalin in the last 1 week of the campaign, I think went in his favor.
So you spun on your axis, basically. Once you gave the veshti up for the trouser, you spun on your axis.
That's the best thing to do at 7 a.m. Rahul.
There's a very important factor you need to consider in Tamil Nadu, and that is vitamin M. Vitamin M flows. In the last few days, it's flown in almost, I would say, more than 2/3 of constituencies. 1,000 on one side, 1,500 on the other side. They won't make a difference. What will make a difference is some constituencies have seen 3,000, 5,000, 6,000 per vote.
No, but that vitamin M is consumed, and then what comes out
that is what
maybe a totally different.
Let's ask GV Narasimha Rao. Good morning, sir. Good, bright, early morning. You're still smiling, which is a good sign. Hope you will keep smiling at 1,300 hours this afternoon.
Good morning. Certainly, there is going to be good news today. And two battleground states, West Bengal and Tamil Nadu, are counting today. And certainly, there are winds of change evident in both the states. I don't think we need to wait until 1 o'clock. I think by 11ish, I think you should be able to, because I hold this opinion. People are not giving sort of indecisive verdicts. They are giving.
But sir, then why is the state unit so indecisive? You know what they're saying right now? They're saying, listen to me. You know what they're saying? They're saying we welcome Vijay into our grouping.
Khushbu Sundar has said it.
So are they like? But even at the halfway, are they here?
No, at the CNN News at the CNN News 18 town hall, Annamalai also was quite charitable towards Vijay. He said, I quite like Vijay. And in fact, behind closed doors, Vijay has said that Annamalai actually inspired him in the 2024 campaign.
Maybe Khushbu Sundar wants to act
take
in
the
a
plunge.
movie.
To take the plunge.
They
are a film fraternity. They are all good friends, and
does she speak for the party?
She is putting out her opinion, and it's interesting this time, and one must understand this. The ADMK and the BJP have not overtly criticized the TVK or Vijay, and Vijay and TVK have been just guarded just to cushion the criticism coming in from the DMK.
You know, the party, quite a few factions in Tamil Nadu now in the BJP. So, I mean, how much does she, how representative is her voice?
She's the state vice president of the BJP. But like I said, neither Annamalai nor Khushbu Sundar nor anybody else has overtly criticized the TVK. And the other part is, and I think viewers must understand this, go back to 2016. 2016 was a three-way fight. There was a third alliance which had come into place. At that time, that 1.5% benefited the incumbent in J. Jayalalitha. This time around, somewhere the DMK seems to feel that they will benefit because of Vijay and not the ADMK. But on ground, the scenario is different. See, like what Aman's anecdote was from Kanjivaram. Kanjivaram is part of KTCC. The Kanjivaram, Tiruvallur, Chennai, Chengalpet. This is the urban pocket. Beyond this, only in Kanyakumari does Vijay have so much of traction.
I can tell you one thing. That's the reason irrespective why. Kiska Vijay, who's going to be out there, Vijay, no Vijay, DMK, ADMK, at least you can have a slightly less contentious conversation about Tamil Nadu and Kerala. Imagine if I was speaking on West Bengal right now, what would happen? Should we test
this? That's also because we don't have the DMK and the ADMK in the panel.
Should we test the panel?
I was just about to mention,
Nalin,
you see that frame
what's going to happen in Bengal?
No, you see that frame on our screen.
Now wait, Professor, Shara Sahalim.
Just see the screen. you've got the left and TMC in one frame together.
Oh,
that's amazing. See, that's the beauty. Go ahead, sir.
No, they haven't. You know, they were up with Mamata Banerjee till 1 o'clock at night. They told me they've been up the whole night.
Well, they've fought hammer and tongs with each other for so many years.
No, but you know, coming back to Tamil Nadu, what Aman was saying, that it is possible that the Vijay fans are so emotionally invested as compared to Stalin's fans. If we were to just see personality-wise, so whatever the result, if the result is not in favor of Vijay in the sense that the DMK gets a clear majority, you're going to see some catharsis happening out there, and the Tamilians don't accept election results like, okay, in a stayed manner. They get very, very agitated.
Yesterday,
So, we have to watch for that.
Social media was full of
The Anils, please
medical
talk
kit
about that.
for election result for counting day. So the medical kits,
It's like passionate viewers who used to watch the Sharjah matches in India, 84, 85.
Last ball sixer.
Exactly.
Oh God,
and then
yes.
all the TV screens used to crackle.
But here's the
Yes,
thing. I just want to say, in your whole combination, have you factored the fact that ADMK, which was shown as having a rout, may actually be the first past the post and get up to 125, 127 seats, Nalin, Tamil Nadu. And that then also, like he'd done that story, and Professor Gurumurthy is the one who articulated it, that if the BJP can get 15% and Vijay gets 20%, there is an alternative to the Dravidian ideology in Tamil Nadu that's brewing. The beginning of the Dravidian sunset then starts in Tamil Nadu.
So in my view, it is the ADMK machinery on the ground is much stronger than it looks. They fought a good campaign this time. I don't think you can just write off a party like that. I think Vijay is obviously the big X factor. In my view, the exit polls have overestimated Vijay. I think he does have a very strong rock star presence for sure, largely in the Chennai area. How much can it convert? We'll see. Let's see
the
what
Money
happens.
Control editor is already speaking about sunset clauses.
Yeah. No.
You can take
I'm so curious
Money
to go
Control,
and
but
see
not
what
vitamin M out of it.
No. The serious point I want to make here, Rahul, is that Vijay is going to hurt both parties. And neither side is sure which side he'll hurt more.
Money. We don't know.
I also think that at the senior level of
Poly market.
Vijay is not, there is a lot of discomfiture about this guy.
$28 million.
I know.
Sitting abroad, betting on Indian elections, and India doesn't get a share of the pie because we are such a nanny state. We will ban everything.
But I'll tell you something.
And then rethink.
Can you imagine the guys who are making money on this election sitting abroad, currency conversion they closed?
Yeah, I know.
They must be saying, aaj 2-4 rupaye aur gir jaye. Rupee.
Because it's a natural thing to bet.
Okay,
right?
time for a break. After that, no break, viewers. No break till 1300 hours at the very least, and neither for you. Please get seated. Be ready. It's going to be a real ride. It's going to be a lot of fun. Short break. We're back. I'll tell you why this fits in. I'll tell you why this fits in. Because if the BJP is becoming the Big Tent party, right, it has to be elastic enough to accommodate, as G.V.M. Narasimha Rao said. Now, so here comes the question then. If that is the case, when do we come to that point where these concessions dilute your core philosophy? And for power, how far will you go? See, you are taking in people, sir, who have nothing to do.
This is my turn.
Okay, Manojit Mandal.
Let me.
True Hindu has not spoken.
No.
That's tolerance.
No, you
That's
are
tolerance.
appeasing Hindu.
This is tolerance.
Come in later. I think the BJP, the core ideology, the core agenda of the BJP has never. This is only one party in this history, in this country, we have never changed our core ideology. We have never changed our mission. We may have implemented it at different points of time. Some of this may still remain.
I agree with one thing. Sir says the BJP is so accommodating that a week ago the people they call filth. I'm not using her today in the BJP. The minister they said was stealing forests is today in the BJP forest minister. So I know the BJP is accommodating.
No.
Sir.
Okay.
BJP is the most
accommodating. Otherwise, I'm talking about it.
The BJP is not criminalizing.
I'll tell you why this fits in. I'll tell you why this fits in. Because if the BJP is becoming the Big Tent party, right, it has to be elastic enough to accommodate, as G.V. Narasimha Rao said. Now, so here comes the question then. If that is the case, when do we come to that point where these concessions dilute your core philosophy? And for power, how far will you go? You are taking in people, sir, who have nothing to do.
This is my turn. I think I should okay, Manojit Mandal.
Let me.
True Hindu has not spoken.
No.
That's tolerance.
No, you are
tolerance.
appeasing Hindu.
This is tolerance.
Come in later. I think the BJP, the core ideology, the core agenda of the BJP has never. This is only one party in this history, in this country, we have never changed our core ideology. We have never changed our mission. We may have implemented it at different points of time. Some of this may still remain.
I agree with one thing, sir says. The BJP is so accommodating that a week ago the people they call filth. I'm not using her today in the BJP. The minister they said was stealing forests is today in the BJP forest minister. So I know the BJP is accommodating. Sir.
Okay.
BJP is the most accommodating.
Otherwise, I'm talking about it.
The BJP is not criminalizing.
I'll tell you why this fits in. I'll tell you why this fits in. Because if the BJP is becoming the Big Tent party, right, it has to be elastic enough to accommodate, as G.V. Narasimha Rao said. Now, so here comes the question then. If that is the case, when do we come to that point where these concessions dilute your core philosophy? And for power, how far will you go? You are taking in people, sir, who have nothing to do.
This is my turn. I think I should okay, Manojit Mandal.
Let me.
True Hindu has not spoken.
No.
That's tolerance.
No, you are
tolerance.
appeasing Hindu.
This is tolerance.
Come in later. I think the BJP, the core ideology, the core agenda of the BJP has never. This is only one party in this history, in this country, we have never changed our core ideology. We have never changed our mission. We may have implemented it at different points of time. Some of this may still remain.
I agree with one thing, sir says. The BJP is so accommodating that a week ago the people they call filth. I'm not using her today in the BJP. The minister they said was stealing forests is today in the BJP forest minister. So I know the BJP is accommodating. Sir.
Okay.
BJP is the most accommodating.
Otherwise, I'm talking about it.
The BJP is not criminalizing.
I'll tell you why this fits in. I'll tell you why this fits in. Because if the BJP is becoming the Big Tent party, right, it has to be elastic enough to accommodate, as G.V. Narasimha Rao said. Now, so here comes the question then. If that is the case, when do we come to that point where these concessions dilute your core philosophy? And for power, how far will you go? You are taking in people, sir, who have nothing to do.
This is my turn. I think I should okay, Manojit Mandal.
Let me.
True Hindu has not spoken.
No.
That's tolerance.
No, you
That's
are
tolerance.
appeasing Hindu.
This is tolerance.
Come in later. I think the BJP, the core ideology, the core agenda of the BJP has never. This is only one party in this history, in this country, we have never changed our core ideology. We have never.
Namaste, Jai Hind, Vande Mataram. It's the battle for the states and it is result day live. This state, viewers, is going to decide the story, the direction in which the political discourse is going to move the south of the Vindhyas ahead of Lok Sabha 2029. And there's another state that's not yet started plotting that is going to discuss the entire national discourse altogether, because the implications of who takes Bengal will have national dynamics too. I'm Anand Narasimhan, and with me, I've got the top view, the bird's eye view, but down on ground, marshalling the resources, the man on the phone continuously while he's also telling you hello and welcome, is Rahul. Naam to suna hoga?
You know what I'm just hearing? And I had actually forgotten this, and this can add a complete new dynamic, that the postal ballots in Bengal will be counted at the very last. Smita Prakash, at the very last. Okay. So this is Payal Mehta giving me this big input. She's always got her ear closest to the ground. What is going to happen? Khela shuru hobe.
That is interesting.
Professor,
TMC probably is expecting that they're not going to do good in the postal ballot. Probably because of some dissatisfaction among the employees because of DA and other cases. But I don't think that's going to be the case because Mamta Di, towards the last of moment, I think, cleared all the dues for the employees. So that apprehension is quite unfounded. But I don't know why the Election Commission has taken the decision to count the postal ballots, at the end of,
what is happening? Abhijit Majumdar?
This is something that is completely
what is happening? Postal ballots last, not first. That's big breaking news, actually.
Yeah, that's a breaking news.
This is because we were always told that
always the postal ballots counted in the beginning.
So where is all this coming from, Anand? What do you make of it? This is let's welcome.
I'm just going to do a overview of who's doing what on their laptops and who's watching.
Nobody else has.
ये nerd 1 nerd 2 है इनका सब डेटा खोला है
doctor and spin doctor both together they will be
doctor and spin doctor
I hope they don't have the betting sites open that could be possible they could have been
he just minimized the window as he realized that he just minimized the window but they're looking seat by seat. And like
let's excite them a little bit. Let's ask the fundamental question. Look, if Mamta Banerjee, if it does happen that she's out, are you all going to blame the process or are you going to blame yourselves? You're going to look within and say, maybe we missed something. Or you're going to say, this was going to happen. This is an attack on democracy. Let's be honest about it. Professor,
one thing is very clear, that there is real suspicion on the grounds, simply because what the Election Commission has been doing for the last 6-7 months in the name of the SIR. I mean, genuine people have been out of the list. I mean, they have been deprived of their voting rights. So there is, genuine suspicion about the attitude of the Election Commission. But what will happen after the election result, that I really can't say.
Are you saying
but the suspicion is very general. Look at the...
Are you saying, okay, for a moment, let's say that the 28 lakh voters...
Even more than that, with 34 lakhs appeals are there.
Yes, appeals are there. So, 34 lakh voters.
34 lakhs, yeah. So that's quite huge.
Who were put out because of a very nicely worded phrase. Genuine voters, yes. But were they really the swing voters that really mattered? What about the 5.5, 6 crores who are voting?
34 lakh voters can actually change the complexion of even a parliamentary election.
Abhijit Majumdar.
Vijay के घर पे
talking about 70 odd parliamentary seats.
Vijay के घर पे एस्ट्रोलॉजर पहुंचा है, दीदी के घर पे पहुंचने वाला है.
No, there's another thing that, of course, the SIR factor will play a major role, but there has been a strong anti-incumbency wave against TMC as well.
Yeah.
The RG car incident, corruption
slight
charges.
leftist streak in her is now coming.
Yeah, the
slide. She's the person who says left may not be there as a political party, but the left movement is not there.
In a way, thanks to
system.
I'm very worried about Kerala. I'm very worried about Kerala.
Okay. Mr. Bhagat, who hasn't had...
This is a big drama day, no matter what. If TMC, it's existential for TMC. So
not really.
It is.
You're right. Look, I don't think that a party...
You see, Mr. Bhagat,
why are you saying that?
What I'm saying is this, that before the results, or quote-unquote results for the exit poll, there was no way.
Okay, Professor, let him speak.
No, he's saying something
existential.
You might even win.
He asked me a question, I answered.
But it's point. I think it's existential because once the BJP arrives, it's like Hotel California. You can check in and they never...
BJP has been there since
2019. And once they get a grip on the state, like they are not going to let go in like next term TMC comes roaring back. It is over for TMC. I'm sorry. It's not, I don't shoot
just give him your hanky right
now. No, and
it happens in Karnataka
and it also might be existential for, AIDMK, because if the Vijay wins, what are they going to do? If you believe the exit polls, some of the exit polls, there's most.
So we believe our exit poll.
Yeah, and this is it's so. And what is the TMC's origin? It is dharnas, it is street protests, it is about that. So today, if they lose, of course, there's going to be huge drama. Now, 35 lakh sir thing, unless we know that the majority of those people eliminated were TMC voters. Like, at least give me some proof, right? That out of 35 lakhs, 30 lakhs are Muslim. That's something.
I think probably have that followed
Those
it
35 lakh
properly.
voters are not out on the street as much as Mamata Banerjee and her team is.
And also the turnout has gone up tremendously.
Okay.
So those were plus
before we bring
voters.
in the
आपके right में बाबूजाई.
The thing is that again, anecdotally, I'm just back from Kolkata, Bengal flood. I didn't see much of a anger or even people complaining about SIR. In fact, they're pretty happy.
What are you saying?
No.
He's giving his anecdotal thing.
Tamil Nadu is not happening.
Yeah.
Tamil Sai Soundararajan has just now said that EPS will
He
take
met with
oath.
people who didn't.
Oh my
You
God.
So
didn't
that
meet
means
them.
she has given a thumbs up to CNN News 18 vote vibe exit poll projection. She said EPS will take oath as CM. EPS will take oath as CM. Prime Minister will attend. That is what Tamil Sai Soundararajan is saying. Tamil Sai Soundararajan, actually candidate from Mylapore. It's a Brahmin heavy area, but she's a non-Brahmin face who's been fielded from there. And the ADMK has put its might and muscle to ensure that this time around she doesn't face the reversal that she faced the last time around.
Let's go across to Rohini. Let's go across to everybody.
Purnima Murli is at the DMK office. Purnima, who's tracking the BJP? Oh, Rohini Swami is at the AIDMK office. Rohini Swami, good morning. Tamil Sai Soundararajan saying it's EPS who's going to.
Good morning to all of you.
Who's going to swear in? Are you whereabouts are you? What's happening at the AIDMK office?
I am at the headquarters of the AIDMK. Yes, absolutely. And that very place that used to see so much color and slogans, and you can see here already that the supporters of Jayalalitha, of MGR, of ADMK already at the party. There's this conversation that I just overheard saying that Chennai is right now seeing quite dull weather. The sun hasn't risen, and that is an indication that the sun, which is the emblem of the DMK, will not rise in Tamil Nadu today. And that's quite interesting to see how it is happening here. So one of the interesting things also here is that the ADMK is pretty confident because of the NDA alliance that they have, and they also feel that when the TVK factor does exist here, they do feel, and we had this interview with Khushbu Sundar from the BJP saying that the doors of the NDA are open for Vijay at any time. That clearly shows that both sides are pulling him, but he will also be a decisive factor. Here at the ADMK office,
let me ask you.
The feeling is, when you see flowers coming
Rohini,
up.
where is the media crowd?
Yes.
Where at ADMK or at the DMK office, Purnima? Where is the group? And there's a reason why I'm asking you this question. This man knows it very well.
I know.
We circle back, we go back, rewind to 10 years.
But you know what?
I'm just sharing this once again. I'm just rewind 10 years. Rewind 10 years. He was editor-in-chief at another place. I was reporter on ground at another place. But I was the only man standing at 6:30 a.m. outside Poets Garden.
It was amazing.
2016. And everybody was having a laugh at me. Are you out of your mind? It's the DMK that's taking the election. It's the DMK that takes the election. I was standing there. No, I think Jayalalitha will take it. I think Jayalalitha will come out for the first time. We'll see her in public life for more than a year. She'll come out. No, man, it's not going to happen. Why are you wasting your time? I still order. Okay, you go and stand at the ADMK. This is exactly what happened. Sai, correct me if I'm
Absolutely.
And by 1:30, everybody had packed up at DMK and they were all standing at the Poets Garden, and it was the DMK that took that election.
That day,
It
I dropped
just
the
happened.
H's in my surname also. I called myself Sivasankar, which is what exactly I am. In the north, they can't pronounce Sivasankar. They used to call you Srivastava, all sorts of things in school. So I said, let me make myself more Bihari to them. So I made Shiv Shankar. After that, it has stuck. Nom de plume.
Well, wonder who's tracking Vijay. There's an astrologer there.
Go across. Go across to... Let's go.
Purnima,
Neetu.
who's
there.
Neetu's there?
Yeah,
Neetu?
I think Neetu's there. Neetu and Purnima.
Okay. Who is Neetu? Temple run, and then after that too 10 days after the polling happened. Neetu's in Kerala, but we'll come to Kerala in a bit. Purnima, you've been tracking both Vijay and also DMK. You also got EPS to speak to you. So what are you doing? Who are you backing on ground? Or are you just trying to say, okay, we'll play neutral to everybody?
I think I'm going to play neutral to everybody because all the sides are confident of winning, the AIA DMK, the DMK, and even TVK. So by 10, it will be clear. So for now, I'm being neutral so that whoever wins, we get the first interview.
Let me tell you, you vote Putya, vote Putya. Did you cast your vote? Purnima? Let me just say,
yes.
Whoever you
yes,
voted for is winning.
Well, Ansa, I was with you in 2016. We were at the ADMK office and everybody else was at the DMK office. But this time around, we are at the DMK office. Ooh. Here you have, Dravidian model 2.0 loading and it shows 4 hours, 18 minutes, 11 seconds left. All sides are confident. Like Rohini was saying, even at the ADMK, everybody is confident. Here at the DMK also, everybody is confident. TVK is playing the wait and watch game to know how well they do. So all eyes on the Vijay factor today.
You know, Rajiv Ji, who of course does all the number crunching in the background, he put out something very interesting this morning. And I just want to quickly refer to this. It's not just about Vijay being kingmaker. Will he be a headline maker? That's really what we're looking at, right? The person who can actually capture the national imagination. Now, only 4 out of 19 regional parties like the TDP, the AAP and a couple of others went on to win a third of the assembly seats on debut. So this is what he's up against. 4 out of 19. He'd be the 5th out of 20 if he does so. 1 in 5 regional outfits have ever managed this. But they all had some form of, maybe not NTR, but others had some form of already either political, a run-up, a movement.
He's out of the core.
Yeah.
So MGR, for example, won in his debut election 33% of the vote. But MGR had been a founding member of the DMK. He had campaigned in the previous election. So what he's up against is a very, very high threshold.
So see, when parties resort to gamesmanship, when they start building anxiety, frenzy, and this one, that means they're really nervous. Look at DMK cadre wearing a yellow shawl going into the Coimbatore polling area, strong rooms and all that. They've been asked to remove it, saying you're not allowed, you're violating code of conduct. See, this gamesmanship, 2 ways it will come. One, you're very confident, and then you try and flout, or you're doing it for the party. Or the other one, you're really nervous, especially if you're the incumbent.
What are we seeing there? What are we seeing? Those are the EVMs. And they are now, well, it's going to be time. Let's quickly have a quick look at 2 things.
Anand, let's have a look.
Let's have a look. Let's go straight across.
We've crunched a lot of numbers. So we've crunched a lot of numbers.
The TVK factor, since we're talking about Vijay.
Okay, now, one of the things in Tamil Nadu is that you cannot break into the 30% vote share segment just by being a Johnny-come-lately. Even if you've been working for the last 3-4 years on ground, it's not easy because Rivayati parties themselves don't have more than 27-28% of their own court weights. They have to stitch up alliances. The ADMK is more than 15 alliances, parties. DMK is again 12 to 15 parties, local parties. That's how the alliance stitch up. Now, in the KTCC region, this is the 37 seats where Vijay did a lot of campaigning and he finds a lot of support. K is Kanjivaram, T is Tiruvallur, Chennai and Chengalpet. So this region constitutes 37 seats. Now, if TVK gets 20% vote share in the ratio that he's pinching 50% from the DMK because it's an anti-incumbency mood and 30% from the ADMK because support will erode from either side. And of course, 20% from the others. That is the smaller regional parties and these coalitions. This is how the construct is. The ADMK's vote share comes down by about 6%. The DMK's vote share comes down by 10%. TVK is at 20% because obviously 20% vote share. And the others come down by about 4%.
So you're saying TVK could come up to 20% if this is the ratio in which he's splitting.
Correct, well, but 20% doesn't translate into seat share gains across the board.
Oh, right.
So across Tamil Nadu, you need to average 35% vote share.
Dr. Raman, your thoughts on this?
Yeah, first of all, the reason why Vijay will take more votes from the DMK in this region is simply because the DMK has more votes in the region.
Yeah.
This is a stronghold of the DMK. 36 out of 37 in 2021 went to the DMK.
Correct.
Combined.
Correct.
Right? So any damage that Vijay does here, this is a region where the AIA DMK, particularly the Chennai component of 16 seats, has very little to lose. Whatever they gain is a bonus, but they're not betting putting their eggs in the KTCC basket. They are putting it in northern Tamil Nadu, they are putting it in western Tamil Nadu, the 1 year belt and the Kongu belt. These are the 2 regions where they want to make gains.
So that's, look, viewers, it's fascinating because a lot of times we think issues matter a lot, but in Tamil Nadu, caste does matter.
Caste
There's
does matter.
a huge role.
Do you have the time? I'll just go across to the wall and magic wall and then just show you this whole construct.
Yeah,
let's go to check. Yeah, all right.
Oh,
so let's
he's
just
gonna cut
quickly
across.
walk across and we just cut
He's gonna
across onto the
right
face.
across. Brilliant.
But, all right.
Brilliant. That's the magic wall coming up.
So here in 2021, if you were to see, and we look at the filters, and I'm going to look at the 1 year belt, but first the rural seats. Now, if you look at the rural seats, beg your pardon, Tamil Nadu. Yeah. So Tamil Nadu, we've got the 1 year population greater than 30%. Now, if you look at this, viewers, oops. I think just get this right, one sec.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, all right. So overall, the DMK had 159 seats. In this, if I look at just the 1 year belt, let's look at the 1 year belt. The 1 year belt itself is 69 seats. In this, and this is this region outside of the KTCC region. So this 1 year belt, 69 seats, this is where the alliance of the PMK, the different factions of the DMK come into play.
Caste influence.
Caste influence, highly, the 1 year caste. Okay, now this is the 1 year. Yes, you're saying,
The
Sumatra.
point here, Anand, is this time Vijay is believed to be taking a lot of the SC Dalit vote towards him. That, see, typically what is the contest in the 1 year belt seats is it's a contest between the 1 year community and the Dalit are on the opposite side.
Correct.
So if the Dalit vote traditionally which goes to the DMK gets taken away by Vijay to some extent. And the second part, last time there was a complete counter consolidation of all communities against the 1 years because they were given 10.5% reservation by the previous AIDMK government. That's not a factor this time because it was struck down by the court. So the PMK plus AIDMK, they are expecting to take at least an additional 15, 16 seats
Correct.
here.
Now, what happens is it's only a 2% vote share that shaves or that separates the
This
DMK.
area
the
traditionally closes the election.
Correct.
Right. So that's what one has to watch out for. That bellwether.
So that's what I'm saying. Even the pollster who gave a runaway victory to Vijay, Axis, Pradeep Gupta, gave the ADMK 42%. Now, if you give the ADMK 42% out of 69 seats, there and you're splitting the other votes between the DMK and the PVK, 25, 26%, that means he's walking away with 50 seats here. So you can't make a seat share projection
But his
of
overall
32 to
projection
32.
was only 22 seats.
So how can that be? The other part. I'm just
a lot of things didn't add up there.
just
Didn't
looking
have
at
any
the
convincing
Kongu belt,
answers.
this Kongu belt is also the place where the Gaundars are very strong. The Gounder population greater than 30%. The Gounder leader and also the tallest MBC leader currently in Tamil Nadu is EPS, Edappadi Palaniswamy. Edappadi Palaniswamy comes from Edappadi, and this region is where the ADMK will want to take gains. They lost, they still dominated in 2021
Anand,
despite not getting a mandate
Vijay
with a
cut
1%
across
plus.
caste? That's the question that we have to ask. Is he a factor that is larger and therefore very unifying in some ways?
See, most pollsters, Rahul, and to our viewers have said that he is targeting the 18 to 29, 18 to 35-year-old, perhaps unemployed youth who are coming there. They're largely from the backward caste. They're also the crypto Christians, the Dalit Christians who have also converted. That's the lot. That number does not go up more than 21% of the whole voter base.
Should we?
So that
And Christian voters don't decide more than 15, 20 constituencies in Tamil Nadu.
On that
There's
point,
no point in saying he's taking a lot of
GVL
Christian
Narasimha
voters
Rao
because
is
they
also
are
there
not
with
the
us,
decisive factor.
patiently listening into this, psephologist by training. GVL Narasimha Rao, what is wrong with the math in the Axis projection, and what do you think is the math on the ground right now? I think you're on mute, sir. I think you're on mute. If you could just unmute yourself. You're on the move.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
Rahul, until a couple of days before the polling happened, I was in Tamil Nadu for almost 2.5, 3 weeks.
Okay.
Until then, actually, Vijay was talked about as an also ran, a party that could get about 10-15% votes, but may not be able to convert that into seats. And that is visible on the ground. And although he was having frenzied crowds, but we have seen that happen in other states as well. Therefore, but post polling, after the polls happened, there has been a strong buzz in the state that, everybody has voted for Vijay. So the real question is, as a pollster, let me analyze this. Is it a case that a lot of DMK and more so for ADMK. And when they came out and were asked in the presence of family and friends, they named Vijay because that's what most people would want to hear.
Right.
That's what their family members would want to hear. Is that the case, or is it a case of impulsive voting?
Okay.
I think
that impulsive voting will it actually get Vijay 31-32% vote share across the board, because he's fighting alone without any alliance for him to have that kind of seat share. Can he influence the other part, sir, is that if you look at the Christian influence seats, that's about 71 seats. Bulk of those votes went to the DMK. There is actually a 14-15% gap between the DMK and the ADMK. So this is not a place where the ADMK will hurt.
Are we talking about 20% plus?
Yeah, more than, not even 20% of the population.
Christians in Tamil Nadu officially, as per 2011 census, are about 7.5%.
7.5.
But
let's add the crypto Christian base.
Unofficially, it's believed to be closer to 10%.
10%. So 10 to 11%. But that too, where is the influence? Again, see, the KTCC belt, and also if you're coming to the Kanyakumari region, this is where the concentration is. These pockets, you have the other caste combinations which are very, very strong. But if he's going to pinch the Christian vote, he's not hurting the ADMK. He's going to hurt the DMK. The moment he hurts the DMK in this vote belt, which has actually helped them and showed them up. See, 62 of these seats they won because of the Christian influence vote.
Anand, that if he somehow wins, then I don't know who will be the bigger headline maker.
No, the fact is, see, Vijay,
will it be the pollster who read it right?
No,
also,
if Vijay gets,
the
story is not even about Vijay coming to power. Or the story is, if, like you said, and like Professor Gurumurthy said, and I'll attribute it to him. The story is, if Vijay gets more than 15% vote share, there is a BJP which got a standalone vote of 15%. A Vijay gets a standalone vote of 15%.
There's a churn.
There is a churn, and there is a need for moving beyond the traditional Dravidian ideologies. That's what I'm trying to say.
Vijay's ideology is Dravidian ideology, period. He basically talks exactly like what the DMK talks. So that is again a problem, because he says my ideological
has that actually percolated on ground?
Look, all of that now doesn't really matter, does it, viewers? Analysis will come.
Power has always been transactional in Tamil Nadu. DMK and the BJP have gone together. So ideological rival makes no sense once the results come out.
Let me go across to Shivani Gupta and also quick chat with Keralam, our Keralam reporter there, because that could be a hung. That could be Neetu will tell us perhaps there's going to be a hung. But very quickly, Neetu first to you, because you've been waiting out there. Thank you very much. Great morning to you. God's own country. Where are things at? Who's God going to side with tonight?
That's a nice one.
Good morning, Rahul, Anand, and all the others there. Yes, we are hoping that there will be a decisive mandate, not something which is very, because see, in the state of Kerala, it's a 140-member assembly, and 71 is what needed. In Umanchandi had once ruled the state for 5 years with just 72 as a mandate. So that time there was a huge joke that was said by then leader of opposition V.S. Achyutanandan, stating that if somebody goes to the bathroom and inside the assembly, if there is a no confidence motion has brought in, then this government can fall. So everyone is hoping that it's not a situation like that. Whoever wins get a decisive mandate. But on the ground, I'll tell you, it's a very close fight. It's a very tough fight between the LDF and the UDF, because the margins, whoever wins, I don't think it is going to be huge unless there is a huge silent wave or a silent trend, which we have not been able to witness on the ground. Now, a couple of factors. One is basically the fatigue factor against this government. This government has been going on for the past 10 years, and Pinarayi Vijayan has been the chief minister himself for these past 10 years.
Yes.
So Kerala is a state which has not really given this kind of a 10-year term for any front. They had always alternated between the LDF and the UDF. 10 years, one government, one front, one person ruling has kind of had the people have a fatigue factor. But if you look at the Congress is hoping they will be able to make a win this time, because for them it is a do or die situation, because in a state like Kerala where they have the organizational strength, if they can't come back to power, then what? Now also the BJP and the NDA can
just
also
hold
be
your
a
thoughts,
factor here,
Neetu, on that point that
they-
you're making, the Congress point, very, very important point, viewers, because the Congress is hoping that it's going to do well in Assam and in Kerala. What if it doesn't end up winning in either of those two states? the Congress will really be out, wouldn't it, of the equation?
Absolutely. Now, out of this entire 140 seats, I've just plotted 2024 Lok Sabha, how the Congress performed or how the LDF performed in the LDF strong seats. And interestingly, viewers, the UDF actually got about 3% more vote share.
Wow.
It went up in 20.
So are you saying
and
that
they won
even
35. And these are all, if I were to say, these are all traditional places where the LDF has always held sway, especially North Kerala. And look at the dent the UDF has made in North Kerala. So if they are able to consolidate on this, whereas UDF has largely held its position in its 27 strong seats, the UDF 27 strong seats, if they are able to hold, and if they are able to repeat this performance here or improve upon this performance, they are well past or well close to the 70 number which they want, 71
So let me quickly
seats.
run past some of these facts.
Yeah.
Again, Rajiv ji has been bombing us this morning. He says Central Kerala, not North, shows the biggest surge this election of voters. So Central Kerala, Ernakulam 5.8% upwards, Alappuzha 5.1%, Kottayam 4.8%, all central and south districts, not Malabar. So Malabar voters didn't really come out in those numbers.
See, if Malabar didn't come out and vote in large numbers, then the left has a problem. See, because this region is been an LDF strong region for a long time, except for 2024 when the shift started happening. And there has been a huge amount of fracture and fragmentation within the Kannur seat itself and in that region itself. And Central Kerala, again, look at this. This is where the UDF started making dent into the LDF strongholds.
So what does it mean? If a large number of these voters have come out, who are they voting for? The left?
They
the
are
UDF?
moving away from the left and they are voting for the UDF. The UDF has gone up by 3% here. If they go up by 3% and they won 35, but they've held on to their 27 all along.
See, Rahul,
And that then takes them to 62 seats within 9 seats of...
What happened in 21 was North Kerala and South Kerala voted overwhelmingly for the left. So, for instance, if you take Trivandrum.
Correct.
Trivandrum was almost completely red. There was just one winner from the UDF.
I'll
And if
show
you
you
take Kannur,
Kannur,
which is Pinarayi Vijayan's home district, that was also overwhelmingly red. So, the point is, Central Kerala, a surge in vote, actually may not necessarily help UDF because UDF is anyway stronger in Central Kerala.
Okay,
So
also
they need
we're
to make gains in the north and in the south.
South Kerala is not low growth, by the way, this time. Pattanamthitta 4.5%, Thiruvananthapuram 2.6%, Kollam 1.8% above, includes high growth pockets 4%. South Kerala has significant spikes, not uniformly low gains.
See, not just that. See, now look at this. Look at these pockets and how they're shaping. I'm just going to circle these pockets. This is the LDF, South Kerala. This is the North Kerala region. Central Kerala, and this is the North Kerala region. This is LDF, or this is the situation how it plotted back in 2021. Now, if I were to just switch the years and look at these places in 2024 Lok Sabha, look how they plotted. They were all blue. So they all moved away, and look at this. The UDF got 111 out of the 140 seats projection in terms of the 2024 Lok Sabha.
See, Anand,
they don't even need so many.
Okay, gentlemen. Going for the UDF in this election. See, 2021 is also a COVID election year. You know, that time Pinarayi Vijayan had a lot of goodwill. The way he handled management COVID was done. 2024, the Congress has swept the state in the Lok Sabha. Rahul Gandhi was an MP. Now Priyanka Gandhi is an MP. It's in a way the Gandhi family stronghold is now.
Actually,
but it's not. I'll tell you what.
No, but here is the issue. 15 seconds and counting.
Okay.
15 seconds, 12. 1 second, Amitabh ji. There you go. The first trends will be out. Whoa, that's it. The buzzer has gone. Any moment now, the trends will start rolling in, viewers, and we've got some very special facilities.
Yes, we've got the live result hub. Let's go straight across to Shivani and she can take us through the live result hub. Viewers, we must tell you that the strong rooms will open at 8 a.m. The polling agents will go in, and after that, the results will start coming in. So if at 8:01 you're starting numbers, so you're seeing numbers across some screens, then you have a problem there. But let's go across to Shivani to understand this better. Yes, Shivani.
A very good morning to all of you. This is our live results hub. And of course, it's 8 a.m. Strong rooms are being opened. We're getting visuals of that. And our live results hub is also buzzing now. We've got all of the 4 desks of the 4 states plus Puducherry alphabetically. So right in front of you right now is the Assam desk. I want to go across to Pranjal here, who's handling the Assam desk. Pranjal, by when do you think the first leads will come?
Any moment. The moment at 8 o'clock, it's already 8 now.
Yes.
The postal ballots counting has begun.
Yes.
We should get the results within 5 to 10 minutes.
The first lead.
The first leads.
You know, so this is the kind of preparation that has gone in for our live results hub. This is available nowhere else. Here, Pranjal and his team has the list of all the constituencies across districts and each of the votes polled. So every vote polled in every constituency is written here on a sheet. They're going to tabulate this. But interestingly, you guys were talking about postal ballots being released last, the numbers being released last in states like West Bengal. I have Hemant here. He tells me even in Tamil Nadu, the postal ballots may be counted, but their results or their numbers will be released last. Now, why is that, Hemant? Why this difference this year?
Sir, the Election Commission just wants to keep the postal ballot because earlier the postal ballot counts when they announce earlier.
Okay, some leads beginning to materialize. Look up on top, viewers. Just a minute. Shivani, you'll need to go straight across to the Bengal counting center because let's just hold Bengal up there.
So we've got the first leads coming here and here. Yeah. We've got this desk here. So from Falakata, Subhash Chandra Roy, candidate, TMC leading, Deepak Burman of the BJP trailing, West Bengal, Kalchini, Alipurdwar, Kumargram, all of these 4 leads have come. BJP is leading in 3 of them as of now, and the TMC is leading in 1 of them.
There, let's just go straight across to the magic wall. Just stay with me. Let's go across to the magic wall.
So you have constituency number 11 and constituency number 10 and also constituency number 12, where the BJP is actually leading. These are the first results that are coming in. In fact, they are trailing in one of the seats which they were holding. North Bengal is supposed to be their forte, their strength.
There is more. There is more happening here. BJP leading on 4, TMC on 1. 5 out of 2. Now remember, 293 viewers because Falta, which saw a lot of drama. We're not going to have a result come out of Falta. There's going to be a recount in another 15 days there. So,
and if it's a close election, then even that one place matters a lot.
One place matters. Look, 5 out of 293 leads are already in. 293, remember viewers, we're going to constantly tell you is because Falta is not in the equation. Tamil Nadu is seeing 1 lead come through. There it is up there. It's for the DMK right now. Very early days, viewers. Very early days. Assam, 2 out of 126 there. Let's look at Assam. About a couple of leads coming in from Assam there. There you can see 3 leads now. BJP, well, a little ahead on 2 there. On 3 there, actually. And that means that they picked up 2 from last time. So these are
from
2
the
seats.
Congress. Yeah, I think it's a strong showing opening constituency number 39, 37 and 52.
Yes.
This is where Central Assam and now Upper Assam also now plotting 1 more lead. So that's where that's where perhaps this is Himanta Biswa Sharma's century-making moment. Will he cross 100? That's the big question. It's not about whether or not he'll win this election, but it's already plotting in favor of the BJP.
Let me just very quickly brief our viewers about the screen architecture. We've got our big gurus sitting right there, and you're going to keep hearing from them. There's the digital guru right there in front of you, the magician. He's going to be working the wall. And I'll be looking at the broad trends and going straight across to Anand. Anand is going to do most of the talking because viewers, you're going to see those numbers being plotted right on his map. And we've got Amitabh, of course, who's there with us, our pollster, cephalogist, fingers crossed. He must be today a little sweaty under the armpit.
So Assam, the first plotting that's come in for Congress. So early days, very, very early viewers. These are all leads coming in. And also some of these places in Assam and all open up.
These are not TMC's bastions, but still looks TMC.
How do you know? Relax, calm down. TMC, the bastion in itself, it says.
BJP is losing seats right now.
Yeah.
So I think that's where you have. And that's the North Bengal fortress of the BJP.
Let me just, 10 leads coming through.
Look at this.
Even split. BJP down on 2, TMC up on 2. It's all very tumultuous, isn't it? 11 leads coming through. Bengal off to a quick start. And so is Kerala. Kerala, 6 seats coming through there. 4 for LDF leads. UDF, 3 leads there out of 140. Tamil Nadu, 7 leads coming through. DMK, 4 up, but 3 down actually in the big score. So 4 leads, 1 DMK, TVK 2, plus 2 leads. Obviously,
So
everything.
TVK right now is getting more than the ADMK combined.
Assam at the bottom also showing leads. 14 leads coming in through Bengal. Kerala 8, Tamil Nadu 8, Assam 10. Yes.
Yeah, Assam 10. And in fact, Tamil Nadu, very interesting that all the 3 parties have now broken onto the leaderboard. But interestingly, if we go to Assam is plotting across, and some of these strong rooms, postal ballots being counted, early days right now. These would be a handful of leads that are coming in. But the BJP seems to be following the trend that it will run away with the election.
Very important point that Anand is making. Viewers, remember, according to... 1 second, please. Listen to this. This is very important. Viewers, according to Payal Mehta, the postal ballots in Bengal will be counted last. This is not true of the other states. So other states are reporting postal ballots. Let's not get too excited. Tamil Nadu,
which is last, or the declaration of the postal ballots, which is last. Because what happens is, it's happened in 1 or 2 occasions that the numbers are released later in the past, simply because the verification process is being done with more scrutiny.
Well, viewers, look, it's all up there.
Kerala is interesting that the LDF and the UDF are plotting almost equally, and the LDF so far has not lost ground, and especially North Kerala information that's coming through right now, 1 seat in Central Kerala, there is a certain level of retention.
And open the West Bengal map. Look at what's happening here. 23
which is
leads.
showing at
23 leads coming in from West Bengal. Let's just open and see where this is. This is neck and neck right now. TMC is up plotting.
Just outside the Greater Kolkata region, Trinamool Congress plotting here, but then you have North Bengal. This was phase 1. Largely, the BJP seems to be holding sway or leading here, but it's very critical that the BJP get to close to 90-95 seats.
Right now,
if they don't dominate this, then there is no way they're going to have any inroads here, and it's a Trinamool Congress which is walking away.
They're holding. No one is gaining.
This is not enough. Nobody is gaining anything. They're just holding their ground, and this is not enough for the BJP, because the BJP had 55 out of the 77 seats that it was defending in this phase itself from 2021. Aman.
Which are coming in from the BJP are mostly from phase 1 of the election, which is anyways, one of their strongholds. They're expecting a big jump.
Vijay leading on Perambur seat right now. So Vijay is ahead in Perambur.
If you look at Tamil
That's what
Nadu,
we're being told. Big breaking news.
Tamil Nadu, there are now, this is all yellow. So if you're seeing yellow, this is all DMK. This is the Chennai region, largely the DMK. You have got some of the ADMK plotting, not much of TVK. TVK is plotting here in this pocket towards the, again, part of the KTCC belt and towards the Kanjivaram side. This is where TVK is plotting a bit, but largely in
also
Chennai,
leading.
It is the DMK.
EPS also leading. Udayanidhi Stalin also leading.
So as of now, these are very, very early days. One would not want to worry about Udayanidhi Stalin or EPS from their own core constituencies. That's going not. It's about some of the other giant killers. Is the TVK going to be able to upstage some really strong stalwarts within their own caste combinations in these seats? That's what's important.
Anand, interesting. 2 leads. The BJP is picking up at the cost of the TMC. That's 39 leads coming in out of 293. Remember, it should have been 294.
These leads are coming. There is one towards in phase 2 constituency 287. This is where perhaps the lead that the BJP has pinched from the Trinamool Congress 2021. All this was always all through the Trinamool Congress.
It's
the Trinamool Congress bastion.
So these early indications suggest that all that, viewers, all that talk that the BJP is not in the game in Bengal, perhaps is premature. Now, 3 leads. It's leading 3 at the expense of the TMC. It'll be interesting to see what these seats are that are actually changing hands.
So as of now, we're not getting that data. It's not plotted. It's just the constituencies. There is also some gains in North Bengal. If we look at the 2021 leads, North Bengal, this was all Trinamool Congress. Right now, if you see, it's the BJP. So I'm just going to plot.
Amit Shah says North Bengal
this area
and first phase 110. That's what he said.
He had said
that's not going to happen.
That's not going to happen, says Professor Mondo.
2026 right now.
Vote has said 93.
See, the BJP is actually pitched this area. So in North Bengal, this was Trinamool Congress back in 2021. The BJP is actually made inroads here. Trinamool continues to hold here. here again the BJP has made
10
some
of their
inroads.
12 MPs come from North Bengal.
Let me tell you, the conversion rate now 4 leads.
Yeah, 4 leads.
Four
See,
leads
again,
the
this is
BJP.
plotting. All of
So this conversion rate is what we're going to be looking at, viewers. 42 out of 293 leads.
See, this is a lot of them, lot of the conversions for the BJP. North Bengal. See, I've just circled this 1, 2, 3, 4 seats here itself, and all of them seem to be going to the BJP right now. Now, see, this is all colored saffron. So
a quick snapshot, and I'll come across to all of you. Quick snapshot: 27 out of 140 leads in Kerala being counted. The LDF gaining 1. That's big. Assam 21, 126. BJP up 2 in Assam expected here. Tamil Nadu viewers 17 out of 234 leads coming in. DMK down on 2. TVK is up, so he's getting perhaps seats at the cost of the DMK. That's what we're saying.
The early trend. That's
early
the
trends.
trend.
Dr. Raman, early trends. TVK picking up at
Rahul,
you'll wait.
He's
waiting. He's not going to get excited. Veteran of many elections. Yes, Anand.
No, there is no palpable anti-incumbency wave in Kerala. So I have a feeling the LDF would retain its
You would
position.
want to retain, but there is actually there is. If you have
No,
traveled to
there's
Kerala,
no angry-
there is a
there's no
strong
angry palpable-
anti-incumbency against. But the Congress has not served its purpose because there is huge amount of factionalism there between Satishan, Chennithala, and KC Venugopal. So this whole thing about factions there may help the LDF stick around, but the LDF is under the pump because people seem to be tiring of Mr. Pinarayi Vijayan. No disrespect to him, but they are.
BJP picking up 5 now at the expense, and of course 1 at the expense of others. That is very interesting.
West Bengal
at the expense of others.
All of North Bengal. See, all of the upper
What is
belt,
that one
the
dot
Trinamool
in the
Congress. This is if I'm just marking this. See,
Yes.
this region, this was all Trinamool Congress, but now it's all become BJP.
Can I ask you a question?
This belt.
Anand, what is that the green dot in the middle of this orange sea right on top? What is that one little seat there?
This seat is constituency number 13. This is what in the past was a Trinamool Congress seat, and it continues to remain a Trinamool Congress seat. But last time around in 2021, the BJP had won this constituency. So right now, this entire belt into this
right
region,
at the bottom.
Yeah,
You
2018,
can
17,
see the
1.
descriptor.
And these constituencies now, if I were to just quickly go to 2026, you will see that they have now become part of the BJP. So this is where
Himanta was also campaigning in spite of elections going on in his state.
Yes.
He came down to North Bengal and he was campaigning here.
They
too.
threw the kitchen sink at this election.
Yes.
Let me tell you, they threw the kitchen sink. And, well, 110 said Amit Shah. We've said 93, Amitabh.
88 to 98 we've said, so midpoint is 93, of course.
93.
And only West Bengal is not postal ballots, but all others are.
That's right.
Correct. So in Kerala, only 2.45% of the total votes polled were postal ballots in 2021. In Assam, it was 0.6%.
And the Middle Eastern
and Tamil Nadu,
voters,
0.8%.
the Middle Eastern
They've
voters
not come
have
back.
not come this time for Kerala.
So
Those
let's
chartered
have a
flights
quick
haven't
look.
come.
This is a big leaderboard. That's a quick one. There you see C. Joseph leading.
C. Joseph.
C. Joseph Vijay leading, viewers. Vijay for C. Joseph. That's what it is. Edappadi Palaniswamy leading. Not unexpected. Stalin leading. All of these big shots leading. No upsets happening right now. Senthil Balaji, gentleman under the pump a little bit, leading there. Let's see, viewers, if anti-incumbency is going to hit him. He'll be one of the prime candidates. Himanta Biswa Sarma leading. This gentleman is staked to the entire reputation. Gaurav Gogoi, a lot riding on him, because if he doesn't shine, he is going to fizzle into oblivion. Let me tell you that. Another cyan bites the dust. Okay, Nishikant Pramanik. There it is, leading. West Bengal. Nishit, yes. Pinarayi Vijayan. Another Vijay, viewers. Will it be his Vijay? No one knows. All leading right now. Satishan, all of these guys in the mix. All the horses out straight from the turnstiles. In gallop mode. BJP in gallop mode, viewers. 7 leads. Mr. Anand Narasimhan. Where are these
I'm
leads
just tracking
coming?
Kerala. As
7
I'm tracking
leads.
Kerala, we see that the LDF and its alliance, so the entire LDF grouping, is showing strong starts, both in North Kerala, even in Central Kerala, and in South Kerala.
Can I ask you a question?
So all 3 regions,
If a large number of people, and with a little bit of delight, I think the editor of ANI mentioned this. Oh, these guys didn't show up this time to vote from the Gulf. Did they send postal ballots?
No, they haven't. That's just it. You know, so
why wouldn't they do that?
Exactly. Because I think till the last moment, everybody was hoping that these, the people that I spoke to, they were just hoping that somehow these chartered flights would fly again. But not only because of the high airfares and the lack of aircraft, which were available to bring in the flyers. Those were not just the only reason. There was also this apathy by the political parties. They did not muster up the energy.
So they didn't even post. They didn't even vote.
Yeah.
Ooh, boy.
That is why the turnout in Mallapuram, which has 70% minority population, it has not grown by what the state average is. It is much below the state average.
Well, viewers, if you want the expert in-depth analysis, stick with us because we've got the panel.
Now,
okay,
interestingly,
Tamil Nadu,
SIR
29
deletions,
leads.
just quickly bringing you
Yes.
SIR deletions. The seats where SIR deletions, 18 of them are plotting. The BJP is leading in 12 out of those. It's pinched 2 away from the Trinamool. So it's
more than
-2
10%.
there.
Professor
and
is
it's all,
sharpening
it's
his
all
knives.
in North Bengal.
Professor is
phase
sharpening
one.
his knives. He said SIR is going to be a
Phase
big problem.
one.
It's
So
an unfair
interesting.
election, rigged election. That's what he's going to say in about 10 minutes. Is that what you're going to say, sir?
No, I think this is too early to
Too early.
But
He's
yeah,
still in the
North
too
Bengal, I
early
think, is
mode.
neck and neck.
Mr. Bhagat.
Yeah.
North Bengal will be neck and neck.
It is early. It
It
is
is
early
early
because
days.
you've seen these trends reverse. There's a lot of postal ballots. I mean, but
things will
But
change.
it's along the lines. Like, it looks like the BJP is getting Assam for sure. Right? That's out of the way.
Yeah.
You guys are not showing Puducherry, but I can see that they are getting that as well. Puducherry, we should talk for 2 minutes at least.
Yeah,
I
of course
think.
we will. We will know.
Go ahead.
I think Tamil Nadu TVK is a factor. There is no
Yeah.
Prashant Kishore type thing happening. He's a factor. Doesn't look like he's going to be sweeping though.
Well, viewers,
Right?
these are the 2 big board elections, aren't they? These are the 2 ones, right? These are the ones that are going to really make the headlines. Look at this. BJP pulling 12 leads at the cost of the TMC, and their viewers, the TVK, at least leading on 2 seats. Postal ballots, yes. DMK leading 17 overall, but down 3 from last time, viewers. That's not going to be very nice for it.
See, I've just
AIDMK
plotted the
up
1 year
1.
belt. The 1 year belt, which is going to be very, very critical. 69 seats of influence. The ADMK is actually holding on. So the ADMK is actually plotting across the 1 year belt. And you're seeing that the ADMK is actually overall also going up on the seat share in Tamil Nadu. At 15 seats, they're actually +1. So contrary to what many pollsters thought that the ADMK will not get seats, they are actually posting leads. And the leads, you see, are across the state. So it's not that they're
Traditionally, postal votes go to the DMK. Let's be very clear. Tamil Nadu postal votes, usually government staff overwhelmingly vote DMK.
Correct.
So you have to keep that in mind.
Across the state,
even if
across the country largely goes to the incumbent government.
Yes.
But even there, they're softening.
But even here, the
Yes.
ADMK is posting a few leads and it's across. Even if you look at it, there is South Tamil Nadu, there is the entire Delta region. You also have the
But you know,
West Tamil
Anand,
Nadu and KTCC belt also. They are
if you
posting.
do the math now, and if you start talking about conversions and projected across the complete numbers, overall tally for Tamil Nadu 234, this is going to be a down the wire kind of, and maybe that's why Tamil Sai Soundarajan sent a little message, and so did this
See,
morning.
who's losing seats?
Yes,
it's the
that's
DMK.
right.
Who's
Yeah.
going up?
Yeah.
It's the ADMK and the TVK. But TVK is starting from zero.
Yeah.
So their overall base is zero. So they will come, the seat share or seat conversion for them is going to be far more difficult than for the ADMK, which will start now gaining slowly.
Let's have a look at West Bengal viewers.
Stronger.
80 out of 293. So we're around the 1/4, isn't it? If my maths serves me right, somewhere there, 81 out of 293 leads. Wow, it's really racing ahead. TMC down at this moment, 14 seats from its last showing, viewers. And the BJP up 15 gains, big gains. And the others also taking a bit of a hit there. So clearly consolidation is happening, viewers, on the ground. Is it Hindu consolidation? That's not known.
See, now if you look at this region, this is all the border for the neighboring states. Now there have been additions in this Medinipur belt, there where they have there. Amitabh Tiwari will tell us a little more. But this area, the greater Kolkata region and the Parganas, this is where the BJP needs to plot in phase 2 to be able to get closer to the halfway number of 147.
Especially those border seats.
Now, North Bengal, now this is all borders with Bangladesh.
Yeah.
Now, and borders on that side, you'll have Sikkim, and then there is also Nepal here at the chicken's neck. So it's not so easy. But the BJP is growing stronger, and it's showing a much stronger presence or position performance in North Bengal. But here, the last time they had 55 out of the 77 was from phase 1. Now, this time around, Amit Shah has said target is 110. For that, they have to dominate all of this.
And a little down
all
there
of this has to plot saffron.
Viewers, Assam is running away. BJP running away with Assam. That's what expected. 13 plus there. Tamil Nadu viewers, 40 out of 234. So a little slower than West Bengal today morning. But down, DMK down to TVK making those gains. AIDMK holding steady. Kerala 84 out of 140. Efficient state viewers, God's own country. Who is God going to bless? Will he bless the atheists or not? Let's have a look, viewers. There it is, LDF down 7. Down 7 viewers.
UDF has gone up by 10. See, that's
right.
interesting.
NDA
the NDA is showing leads.
Yes.
The NDA is showing leads.
Yeah, I think the closest election at the end of the day will be Kerala. By the end of the day, I think Kerala it will be the closest one, the neck-to-neck fight, because LDF is not out of the game.
God is very decisive. He doesn't sit on the fence.
May not be in Kerala.
Doesn't sit on the fence.
No, so there is one seat for the NDA leading in North Kerala.
Kerala is going to be this close. It raises a lot of question marks about Rahul Gandhi and the Congress, because this is a state which is always where power is oscillated, except for last time. If even after missing the bus last time, this time also it remains so close. It's a real problem.
Congress, Nalin, has this remarkable quality of snatching defeat from the jaws of victory. You know, Kerala is a state where the Congress should win hands down, like Himanta is winning in Assam. Yes. But still, if the fight is so close, shows that the Congress has really
I think even Congress
have a look at this. 104, 293, a third of the seats, viewers. More than a third of the seats we are seeing trends emerge from. And there you can see the BJP picking up 16 from last time.
Going through North Bengal?
Yes, we're still. Let's have a look. Anand will plot the map.
It's getting closer in Bengal now, because also the loss of 17
let's look at the women vote. Let's look at the women vote.
Yes.
In the women vote in Bengal, higher poll turnout, where the women have come out, higher women population. The BJP is leading in 9 out of the 13 seats that are plotting as of now. 293 seats overall. 13 seats, and wherever women voter turnout has been higher, more women.
First phase of elections?
No, it is across. We are looking at across. We're looking at across
okay,
both phases. The counting centers,
Shivani.
the data is coming.
I'm going to go across to Shivani. Shivani is there with us. Shivani, what are you plotting in the hub?
Yes, so I'm focusing on West Bengal for now. I just want to show you the Kolkata 11 out of 11 seats leads are with us now. And interestingly, BJP is leading currently on at least 7 of them. So 7 out of the 11 Kolkata seats, mind you. BJP showing a lead, Baliganj, Shatarupa. We've got Partha Chaudhary from Belagata, Dr. Priyanka Tibrawal from Entali, Santosh Kumar Pathak from Chaurangi, Rakesh Singh from Kolkata Port, Tapas Roy from Maniktala, and Purnima Chakrabarti from Shyampukur. But I also want to just quickly plot Purva Bardhaman for you. In fact, let me go to Murshidabad first. Murshidabad was one of those districts that saw the highest SIR deletions. Here, most of the leads, 15 of the 22 leads are going to TMC. Importantly, only one lead coming in from Behrampur for the BJP. Very quickly, Purva Bardhaman, this is where the BJP was possibly hoping to make a lot of the gains. All of the 8 out of the 16 leads are coming for the TMC right now. So if you look at many of these, phase 2 areas that are also very important for the BJP and the TMC, interesting first leads coming in. Of course, it's still early days, Rahul. Very quickly, let me also show you some of the VIP areas here. You've got not many of the VIP names that have come in as of now, but in Tamil Nadu, we've got a lot of the VIP names that have come in. I'll just want to quickly show you those as well. So you were talking about Tamil Nadu, Senthil Balaji, DMK leading, Edapadi Palaniswamy leading, PK Sekhar Babu of the DMK leading. You've got another lead for AIADMK, Jagan Murthy, MK Stalin leading. Of course, you talked about Vijay leading as well. He's continuing to be in the lead against R.D. Sekhar, and Jayakumar of the AIADMK also currently leading.
Right. Pinarayi Vijayan is leading in his state. The data flashing behind you now. Agnimitra Paul of Asansol Dakshin is also leading. Rahul there. Interestingly, this is phase one. In phase one, the BJP is now leading in 11 more seats that it has pinched away from the Trinamool Congress. This is phase one itself. And I'm going to see if I can add the SIR deletions to it and plot this together. If you look at it, phase one SIR deletions, the BJP is actually leading in 14
seats.
14 seats more than the last time around. It's pinched 13 away from the Trinamool Congress in phase one itself. Amitabh Tiwari.
SIR deletions more than 10%.
More than 10%.
More than 10%. So the SIR deletions having a
no,
big
greater
impact.
than 5%. SIR deletions greater than 5%.
Greater than 5%. Okay,
Greater than
that's,
5%.
That's Vijay. Vijay is trailing right now, initial days.
In Tiruchirappalli.
Yes,
This is Edapadi.
Tiruchirappalli.
Edapadi gets his name from the village. That's his home constituency. Edapadi Paliswamy from Edapadi. Yeah.
That's right. And then you have Stalin, who is the junior Stalin. He's still leading. He's out there.
He's the incumbent from
He's the
Chepok. He
incumbent.
won with a huge
Absolutely.
margin last time. That's
Absolutely.
his bastion.
All of them, viewers, even Senthil Balaji, Coimbatore South. So clearly all those corruption cases, etc., not really casting a shadow on him as of now. Angamitra Paul, Asansol Dakshin. Let's go to the leaderboard, viewers. Let's go to the leaderboard because that's where we're going to tell you the big numbers, the overall numbers. Mr. Pramanik there. Let's have a look. West Bengal. Let's look. 140 out of 293 leads coming through almost halfway now, viewers. And you can see the BJP has picked up 34 seats. The TMC down by 32.
Yes.
Over last time. Smita Prakash, are you still going to sit on the fence? Are you going to still say, oh, postal ballot? There is something happening.
Sitting on the fence does make the posterior a little uncomfortable, but I would still prefer to do that right now.
You can come and stand with me here. No problems. Look, Tamil Nadu.
Interestingly, Bengal phase 2, the BJP is actually pinched to 22, leading on 22 seats over the Trinamool Congress in phase 2. Now, this is a tough one. And if I were to just add phase 2, and if I were to just add the SIR deletions here, we'll actually see that the BJP, again, SIR deletions greater than 5, the BJP is actually plus 23 in terms of the change. Overall, leading 6 and 4, that was the story in 2026. I think there is, but overall, in phase 2, let's just refresh this and have a look at it. Phase 1, SIR deletions is having an impact. Phase 1, if you look at it, the SIR deletions, overall leads, I'm just going to show. This is what's the impact. 15 minus 4, BJP leading in 18, where the SIR deletions greater than 5%, and this is across Bengal. Both phases put together, this is how the data is plotting.
First time Anandana leads, TMC has taken seat count is more than the BJP in the
No, seat count is more, but the point is that the BJP is neck and neck. The BJP's tally last time around was 77. They are already at 75 leads. That means they're gaining a lot of ground. They're gaining a lot of ground.
SIR is
the man of the match. We have all predicted.
Now, see, the BJP is leading in 27 seats that it's pinched directly out of which it is pinched 25 from the Trinamool and 2 from the others. The others, if you were to look at it, are the left, of course, and the Congress who've been now plotted in the others. Congress is plotted separately, so clearly the left is the one that is ceding ground.
Are you getting the
no,
data?
as of now, Murshidabad is not getting the data. Huh?
How is Adit Chaudhary doing in Murshidabad?
Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary, at this point, we'll track it, but we're given to understand at this point, Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary is not tracking. Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary, the moment the details come, we put it out.
This SIR deletions greater than 5%, this only we have, only you have, nobody has across these channels.
So no channel has the SIR deletions being actually tracked. So let's try and track the SIR deletions a little more aggressively. Even the women voter turnout, nobody else has been able to get hand of this data. The BJP is actually gaining 4 seats, plus 4 seats, 18 and 15. That's the lead out of the 33 seats in the SIR deletions impact, where SIR deletions are greater. This is the impact, and largely we're seeing it in North Bengal and some dents which are happening even here in phase 2 towards closer to the greater Kolkata region and the border areas. This is where perhaps we'll have
let's quickly have a quick look at the leaderboard again. 177 plotting out of 293. Those are the trends. TMC down 25 seats now. BJP up 27, though the TMC is still ahead overall, but it's losing. So the conversion ratio is down, viewers. That's going to worry the TMC. As this election drags on, that's going to worry, because this is at least a quick dipstick in the mood of the people. And there, of course, Tamil Nadu viewers, 43. Down 3 is the DMK. Not as bad as one was thinking. It is not really a wipeout. Things are tight. AIDMK down 1. TVK up 4. Kerala viewers, Kerala, the Assam is a no contest right now. The Congress is floundering. In fact, it's the BJP that is picking up. So it's even doing better. Pro-incumbency wave. And is the delimitation here a factor? Kerala viewers, LDF down 11, UDF up 16, NDA also up 2. These are leads from last time. It's still neck and neck. It's still neck and neck, but this is not a trend that the LDF will be feeling comfortable with. Sarah Shah Halim, the left might be staring at marginalization in Indian politics, may not get themselves on the leaderboard in the larger sense of a government.
From the left party, if Pinarayi Vijayan loses now. No, nowhere in the country.
If that happens, it will be the first time since 1971.
1971. Wow, viewers, that's going to be history in itself.
So,
Only in Jadavpur
just
University.
an interesting factoid, all 3 Congress turncoats in Assam are actually leading. All 3 Congress turncoats who joined the BJP, they are all leading currently. So even in central and upper Assam, all 3 Congress turncoats are leading. In fact, very interestingly, the BJP is actually leading even in the Muslim majority seats, where you're seeing that the BJP has got leads in just 1 seat. It's trailing in 1, but seems like in the Muslim areas, the Congress has gained 2 seats. So this is the but this pocket itself has become smaller. This pocket has become smaller, but areas where there has been a higher turnout in Assam.
What happens to the Congress cadre in Assam after a 3rd consecutive defeat is a question.
The BJP is actually,
they're doing well.
Wherever there has been a higher turnout, the BJP is minus. Wherever there's been a higher voter turnout, 8 areas where there was a higher voter turnout, the Congress is adding votes. So clearly a Muslim concentration of the votes is happening towards
That's what is
the
happening,
Congress.
and that is being plotted there. You can see that. But viewers, 196 leads, 198, almost getting to the 200 mark in West Bengal. And TMC down 31. The BJP is gaining at the expense of the TMC. But look at this, viewers. 101 and 97. BJP 97. Remember, all you need, do the math, gentlemen. 140. Yes, exactly.
These interesting.
No, this time the halfway has
No,
come
these
down
number
by
of leads. These
Yes.
number of leads is more than even the assembly seat gain projections of 92
Very
in the
good point.
2024 Lok Sabha assembly, Lok Sabha polls. 97 leads, the BJP breaching is phenomenal. That means it's got momentum with it. It's neck and neck, just about 5 seats behind the Trinamool Congress overall. If you were to look at it, 33 seats it has gained. Now from 55 to 145, they have to, or 147, they have to gain 102 seats from the last time around, or 77. if you were to
34
say.
gains.
So 34 now. So slowly they are inching closer. They got 55 in the first one. They have to get up to 100 here. So they have to get another 45 seats additional here. So till this number gets more than, say, about another 70 seats, they are not within range. 77 last time. They need to add 70 seats to get to 147.
BJP is at the
What is that
psychological
small box?
lead mark of 100 now, which they
Yes,
last time
what
was
is that
there.
small box?
This is the
up there?
Kolkata region. This
Yes.
is the Kolkata region. So let's look at how the Kolkata region
Yes.
itself is performing. We will try and bring you the industrial belt phase 1, and this is presidency. Let's try and, because the presidency includes all of this. So let's look at the presidency, those 108 seats which are important. That includes Kolkata and Greater Kolkata. Trinamool Congress is at 30. The BJP gaining 20 seats here. So they've gone up to 28 here. They were not there. It was the Trinamool which had run away with this. They had about 90 plus seats out of these 108.
93 and 18. Yeah.
93. And this time around, the BJP is actually leading in 20 already. So that means even in phase 2, the BJP is able to make a dent. That should worry. Yes, Amitabh Tiwari.
Clearly, as we have discussed earlier, presidency is the zone where the BJP will need to make inroads. SIR deletions, corruption as a big issue amongst the urban middle class, the RG car being the epicenter of discontent amongst women. I think these might be helping BJP to gain some seats here. Of course, early trends. So we'll have to see whether these trends crystallize or not.
Even in the urban seats, even in the urban belt, the BJP has actually gained 18 seats. The urban seats were where, even in this largely Kolkata region, we saw huge voter turnout, 20% plus voter turnout in some of the key seats when we tracked the VIP seats. And now we are seeing that Trinamool is actually trailing in 18. the BJP pinching +7, +18 there. So 27 out of the 41 seats itself, the BJP is showing leads. At 100, the BJP never has had this lead. It could have never dreamt of such a lead also. Even leads, these are not results, viewers. These are just leads. But even in the early trends,
All
for them
trends,
to lead
very early
is
trends.
phenomenal.
You know what
Very
the
early
time
trends.
is? It's 35 minutes past 8 o'clock, viewers. And we are already frothing. So
Yeah.
calm down. Let's take a deep breath.
Rahul, this
Things will
plus
change.
30, plus 33 that you're showing, it has to go to plus 71 or 72 to be in a comfort zone. Because that's how much they have to convert since last election to go past the halfway mark. So it's a very tall ask from the BJP, and everybody has worked towards that goal.
If you're betting, guys, listen to Smita Prakash. Things can change. Okay, 206 leads coming in, viewers. BJP up by 33 over last time. These are trends. Remember, early days, 35 minutes into counting. Tamil Nadu 76, 48 down 7. DMK down 7 over last time. It's the TVK picking up 8 seats. The AIDMK is still holding steady. The numbers will look, viewers, for you as nothing's really changing much. 48, almost at the 50 mark. The DMK is holding on, viewers. It's holding on. Dr. Raman, what's going on here? You weren't expecting this. Anti-incumbency, you said.
The EVMs have been opened 2 minutes ago.
2 minutes
ago. So therefore, I would reserve judgment.
So are we saying these are no postal ballots? Postal
Presumably
ballots.
postal.
But can I ask you a question? Are we saying that the postal ballots and the way the people sort of vote? Because you were saying right now that, DMK gets a lot of those votes from postal ballots and all that. Is it a...
incumbent gets most of
Do
the
postal ballots also give you a dipstick of the voter mood or not?
Except in Bengal.
No, nothing. He says nothing.
I don't think postal ballots give you a
Bengal is
significant,
even-
But Bengal is not postal ballots, viewers. Bengal is seats. Those
Interesting. I've just the overall Bengal. I've just marked out the south of South region Bengal, where largely it's phase 2. Now this is how it plotted: largely green, very little saffron print. When it comes to the 2021 Vidhan Sabha, overall the BJP had only 77 seats. Now you see how this whole map is color-wise actually changing colors. Now this is what happened in the 2024 Lok Sabha in this region, viewers. If you look at it again, you see the imprint of saffron going up. Now finally, if you look at the current plotting right now with leads, if you see, they are largely only improving on what they have been able to do in the Lok Sabha elections. The BJP is actually consolidating its presence in this region. This is largely phase 2, which is the weakest of the BJP, strongest of the Trinamool. They were dominating in nearly 93 to 95 of the 108 seats in presidency. Over 142 seats, they were dominating about 120 seats. That's how strong they are.
I just want our viewers to have a look at this. This is the map of West Bengal, viewers, from last time to now. And there you can see big changes there. We're going to, I think this is not reading quite right. This looks a bit like, okay. So you can see that, viewers. Here, 137 is where, this is a particular area. We haven't updated this right now, but that's TMC at 106, BJP at 100. We're coming back to this map in just a little while because I'm also seeing a lot of Assam there.
No, at this stage, no. The 2021 leads.
Okay,
The 2021 leads were 137 and 167, and now this time around they're 100 and 100 and
Okay, let's go
104
back.
and
Let's go
100.
back to that map. That was an interesting map. Just have a quick look at that map. Here, viewers, this was at the same time during the counting that you were seeing this figure.
No, in 2021, you ignore the map. The data at the bottom, Rahul,
yes.
2021, 137 and 67 and 2 at this stage out of these seats. That lead right now is looking at 104, 102.
So we've crossed all of that.
Yeah.
Okay, we've crossed all of that. Viewers, okay, let's go back to the leaderboard. Yes.
Yeah. Now here, if you look at Assam, it's the BJP and Himanta Biswa Sharma strongly heading towards 90-95. That's the projection at the Vote Vibe CNN News 18 exit poll projections, because he's already plus 18, 9 of which have been pinched from the Trinamool, from the Congress party. 3 of them have come from the others. And then you also have the AIUDF, which is losing, AUDF, which is actually losing 6 seats to the BJP. So clearly this is the impact of delimitation. Amitabh Tiwari.
AIUDF is getting decimated, but the interesting part is that the gains of AIUDF are accruing to BJP. So it is doing well in some Muslim-dominated seats as well, as we have seen.
Are
Because
those seats
AGP
now
had-
Muslim-dominated from the last time around because of the delimitation? That's the other big question, and that delimitation actually helping the BJP's cause in these seat gains.
But have
that
a
is
look
now
at
at
Bengal
18
right
plus
now.
18.
The information that these are actually postal ballots. Are you sure? Please cross-check.
They're not being announced for sure. Okay, anyhow, let's park
Leads
that
in North
thought.
Bengal
Let's
are
park
the
that
big
thought.
postal
What are we
ballots.
seeing?
I'm talking about
213,
Bengal.
293
All
viewers.
should be postal.
Those are the leads out of 293. Remember, one election is kind of countermanded, and that's going to take place later. That's the Falta Assembly constituency. So we're going to have to wait for that to take place in about 15-20 days. But the TMC is down 38 in these early leads. The BJP gaining
Neck and neck.
It's neck and neck, obviously, on the big leaderboard, the big numbers. But these are the trends, really. If the TMC is losing ground, now, as Smita Prakash said, they have to lose phenomenal ground because remember, viewers, they had a phenomenal lead. They were plus 200. The BJP is at 77. This is not going to. Yeah, exactly. This is not going to get them. This is not going to get them a majority.
See,
if
even
the
this, Rahul, I
BJP
think in the early leads, if we see, I think the BJP is performing phenomenally well
Phenomenal.
in West Bengal, as Anand was saying, not just in North Bengal, some sprouting of saffron in the area where the BJP really wants to perform the
But I
phase
just
two.
want to inject a little caveat there. If you remember what Vote Vibe told you, viewers, Vote Vibe's Amitabh Tiwari said it's going to be a close contest. You may not see those dramatic 200 plus numbers on either side, though I have reservations about that. I do believe, viewers, that Bengal is going to be decisive, whichever way. But fundamentally, viewers, anti-incumbency is there. It's a shadow, isn't it? Anand? It's a
Anti-incumbency is
shadow.
not just a shadow. The other part is, see, look at where are the gains happening. The gains are happening as of now. The leads are plotting across. See, all of this region, the North Bengal region, Siliguri and all of that, Jalpaiguri and all that region, it used to plot a lot of Trinamool earlier. Right now, it's plotting only BJP.
But it's South.
It's
where
a
40
big,
to 50 seats
yeah.
have to be flipped there.
I was just coming to
Not
this. Now,
40, 50.
interesting. See,
You have to see at least 70.
yeah.
In overall, but
See,
South 40 to 50.
Let's do
Because
the
South
math here. The math here says 152 was the first phase, right? First phase 152. Amit Shah has put a target of 110. Let's say that they come close to say 95. Even if they come close to 95, they still have to get another 55 to 60 seats to be able to be very, very clear and safe out of 142. Now, in this 142, the TMC in the past has held sway over 120.
Mamta Banerjee
120.
trailing as of now, viewers. Mamta
Bhabanipur,
Banerjee trailing.
Bhabanipur,
That's
big
big.
news.
Bhabanipur, Mamta Banerjee trailing. There is big news coming through. Whether this is postal, whether this is coastal, whether this is hostal, I don't know, viewers, but there is a trail. And that is Mamta Banerjee right now. Big news breaking here on CNN News 18. Mamta Banerjee trailing. That's big headline news. She's been pacing the night, remember, viewers. She's been putting out expos saying that there is something wrong in the state of Bengal, almost sounding Shakespearean, viewers, but there is a problem. There is a problem. Yes, Aman. did you
There
see
is a
the
problem. See, the TMC, I think, Rahul, right now, even as Anand was saying, the BJP hopes that it's winning. And what I'm told, BJP is feeling it's winning 90-95 seats in phase one, but phase two is the real challenge.
Okay, phase
They
two.
only won
Amitabh
18
Tiwari,
seats
what
the
needs
last
to
time.
change on this map for the BJP to be anywhere in? Or whatever. I don't know. Coastal, postal, as I said, yes.
To win 50 to 60 seats from South Bengal.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah,
Yes, ma'am.
So I'm so sorry. Yeah. So if Mamta loses Bhabanipur, it's a big signal, right? Mamta as well as Abhishek need to win to send the signal that they are leading from the front.
But I'll tell
And
you, viewers, one thing, and please bear me out on this. Please correct me if I'm wrong. If there is a trail happening,
Didn't matter.
this could become a massive wave. This could be a wave election that no one sniffed out. Smita Prakash, if Mamta Banerjee is trailing, it means that the anti-incumbency is on steroids.
Yeah, so there was an anti-incumbency. All pollsters said that there is a fatigue factor with her, over governance, corruption, whatever you want to say. But will that mean that an anger vote against her because she still has a very strong core
Anand.
voter base?
Yeah. I'm just looking at phase two overall, and this is quite surprising that the BJP and the Trinamool are actually going neck and neck at this point. Now, this is significant because if the BJP is within striking distance of 50 seats in phase two, that means this is
There
their
were
election.
142 seats
This
in
is-
phase two. Amitabh Tiwari, what's happening here?
Yeah,
What are we
this
seeing?
is their election.
Phase two.
This is very
In
critical.
phase
Plus
two, we've said
36
almost
leads.
60 seats is what BJP will be leading in.
That's what you
as
said.
per our prediction. So 93 plus 60
Well, BJP is leading right now on 36, and its overall tally in phase 2 is 47 right now.
Yeah.
These are trends, viewers. Trends, not results. Trends.
These are trends, but what is significant is that even in urban area, this is Greater Kolkata, this box that we've got, look at Kolkata. They are plotting in Kolkata in constituencies where they were never there. Out of 33 seats, out of 33 seats, they were actually not even 2 seats that they had. 31 was with the Trinamool.
Okay, just look at this, viewers. Look at this. Look at this. These are the numbers. Look at this. These are TMC strong seats, viewers. These are seats that it hasn't lost in 3 elections, and this is what is happening. The BJP cutting through, viewers. Look at this. The BJP cutting through. I'm only saying these are trends. Once again, I'm only saying these are trends, but they tell you a story. These are TMC strong seats, and the BJP is smashing into them. These are bastions, viewers, big bastions.
3 out of 3 in last 3 elections.
Yes, absolutely. Look at these 3 out of 3, viewers. These are all 3 elections since Mamata Banerjee has been in power, have been TMC seats. Professor Mondol. Again, postal ballots. That's the same refrain.
Confirmed. Now I have confirmed it with my source.
Oh, that's true. Well, I don't know. They can't be declared, so I don't know what is being declared. Okay, things will change. Don't get excited, Rahul Shivshankar. Don't get excited, Anand Narasimhan. Don't get excited, Shweta Prakash. Don't get excited, Amitabh Tiwari. Don't get excited, Aman. Don't get excited, Nalin. Let us throw cold water over all these trends. Okay, we are throwing cold water over these trends. 220, 293, down 44 TMC. It's not looking good. BJP for the first time crawling ahead. Woohoo! Crawling ahead of the TMC. Now I can see them second guessing themselves. Okay, viewers, this is going to be an interesting election. It's going to be historic. Remember this, that Mamata Banerjee is resilient. She has what it takes to stand up to the might of the BJP. This is the whacker. This is the whacker of cricket, viewers. Australia versus India. And this is a match that will go down in history. Remember that. Nalin.
I think Steve Waugh, who called India the final frontier, this is BJP's final frontier in some ways, at least in East India. And if they can crack this, well, it's still, I would still say it's very early. It's still early in the morning, but if this trend holds, then we're looking at a historic shift.
Okay, all need to calm down, viewers, because what we're seeing here is 220 leads. These are trends out of 293. TMC down 44 over last time. Anand is plotting it like a scientist.
The Congress, no, the thing is, I was just tracking constituency number 159, that is Bhawanipur, and it's still colored saffron right now. So Mamata Banerjee is still trailing. We'll keep an eye out for this constituency number. This is constituency number 159, that is Bhawanipur, and it is tracking saffron right now. More importantly, look at this number. The Congress is +5. And these 5 seats, it's pinched away from the Trinamool Congress.
So this is a big info coming from Arunima, who covers election commission for us. She's saying that early leads from across states is courtesy postal ballots, which means in Bengal also currently postal ballot being counted.
Okay, postal ballots, viewers. Postal ballots, cold water coming sharply across the screen. But you never know.
This is a few hundred or maybe, a little bit of 1,000 votes.
Let me ask Tiwari, what's the percentage in Bengal of postal?
0.78% last time. So
not even a percent, viewers.
Not even a
Why
percent.
are you getting so excited? Why is everyone getting so excited? Count
Because 11 a.m. I think because 11 a.m.
No,
why is everyone getting
the
excited?
point is the excitement is the numbers.
Okay.
The moment one starts seeing numbers, one starts wanting to look at trends. Are these indicative? Now if a
But I want to put one perspective here. Remember, viewers, that exit polls, these great exit polls, they don't even cover 1%. Forget about
That's exactly what I was about to say.
But they tell you the numbers. So then they say, don't think about postal ballots as a dipstick. Ignore postal ballots, this, that, the other. Well,
the idea was to take a jibe at vote wife because saying that their exit poll projections are
Topmost pollster has not
100
released the result
to
with 25%
200 per constituency.
What is going on here?
Assam is a rout.
I mean, all postal ballot people are also very convinced that Assam is a rout. Assam has been a rout predicted by every pollster.
Imagine, would we be having such a little conversation about a state like Assam, because it's so critical from the national point of view, from the overall regional point of view, because Assam is the glue that keeps all of the rest of the Northeast together. And Himanta Biswa Sarma is the one who's the architect of this entire NEDA alliance. This is the first election that that BJP is fighting under the leadership and also the face of Mamaji or Himanta Biswa Sarma.
But I want us to go back to the map on Bengal. And I also want to go back to our hub with Shivani. Shivani,
Congress, I think.
What's happening there? Shivani.
So let me just tell you a few of the big names whose results we're tracking here. So I was tracking the Naimam seats. That's of course is where the big battle between Rajiv Chandrasekhar and V. Sivankutti happened. I've got the first number of the votes that have come in, I think from any state. If my VJ can please focus on this, this is V. Sivankutti, 104 votes. So this is of course Kerala, Naimam seat, Rajiv Chandrasekhar fighting here. They're all trailing to the CPIM candidate. And I think the first of the postal ballot numbers are now beginning to come here. But let me just give you an overall picture of who is in front as far as Kerala is concerned. As the numbers on our screen tell you that, this is still pretty much very, very tight. Some of the big names, Ramesh Chenitala of the INC is leading. P. Rajiv and Kalamaseri of the CPIM is leading. George Kurian of the BJP is trailing against Jayaraj of the KCM, etc. V. Muralidharan, BJP, trailing from Kodakottam. Kadambli Shidan Surandran of the CPIM is leading. So some of the big names, how much damage can the BJP really do here remains to be seen. But let me get you the big West Bengal numbers now. Some of the big numbers are Madan, you've got, all right, I had Dilip Ghosh, the trailing is not coming yet. But Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary of the INC trailing from Behrampur. That's the big one that has come in. Agnimitra Paul of the BJP is leading against the TMC. You've got Suvendu Adhikari still very much leading against Mamta Banerjee from Bhavanipur. What are the other big names? All right. We've got Jyotipriya Malik of the TMC not tracking right now. So yes, these are the big names. Let me quickly show you Tamil Nadu as well. What are the big names from Tamil Nadu? L. Murugan of the BJP trailing now against the DMK from Avanashi. You've got Senthil Balaji still leading of the DMK despite the corruption charges. Seaman of the NTK trailing now against, I think, the DMK here. You've got who else from Kerala? All right, C. Joseph Vijay of the TVK still leading in Perambur. So these are some of the big names, the way they're tracking. I want to quickly show you the last 10 seconds. This is our tracker. This is where the last 10 seconds are highlighted in green. So these are the absolute latest numbers that are coming in. Perambur, Manoj Monithan of the ISC leading in Kerala. Pathanampuram, KB Ganesh Kumar of the KCB leading. TMC, more leads coming in now from West Bengal. So very tight in most of these states, Rahul.
Very tight, very, very tight. Viewers, we're going to show you something else, right? That's going to pop out of our studio floors now. These are early trends, remember, but we're trying to capture everything for you in a way that makes the most sense. These are the big stars of this election. Suvendu Adhikari, Angamitra Paul, all leading there, viewers, in Bengal. Mr. Barman trailing there. Dr. Sablu Barman trailing. Mamta Banerjee trailing. Can you imagine, viewers? I don't even think last time when the postal ballots were being counted, there was ever a trail like that. Mr. Pramanik ahead of the BJP. BJP doing well there. Vijay leading in Perambur. TVK, Dr. Raman. I'm going to be coming to you very soon. Many more of those, viewers, on your screens. There you can see them. Eddapadi Palaniswamy leading. MK Stalin leading. No surprises here, viewers, in Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu is playing by the book right now. Udayanidhi Stalin, the DMK is feeling hopeful. K. Senthil Balaji leading. Big indicator, viewers. Big indicator there because clouded with a lot of corruption cases, but leading there. I just want quickly, Dr. Raman, your take.
I would still sort of wait because I think what's happening is certainly from the early postal ballots, the TVK seems to be doing much better. They are, I think, ahead in about 14 or 15 seats, which I would not have anticipated. But otherwise, I think this is one of the leads is showing DMK leading in 43, but down 16 seats. So down 17 now, according to what you're showing out there. So I think that that's very, very significant because then what happens is it then becomes a very, very tight contest. It becomes difficult for the DMK to actually look at getting a majority.
Viewers, a third of the Samosa caucus has registered its presence in our studio. Ayyar Mitra, Tehseen Poonawala. What's happening in Bengal? Tehseen Poonawala, what's happening in Bengal? Mamata Banerjee trailing. Shashi Panja, who has been out there trading punches, is trailing. What's going on?
I am like that samosa that has gone soft, completely not at all crispy because of the Singhara.
Now we're going Singhara.
Because what's happening to the Congress in Assam,
Shubir
Kerala?
Bhaumik has come giving us a salute. Is the salute one of confidence, congeniality, or is it one of those salutes where he says,
salute cha.
There you go,
but
Gorkha regiment को salute cha.
गोरखा रेजिमेंट को हमारा भी सैल्यूट छो, लेकिन देखिए सर, गोरखा रेजिमेंट नहीं, नेपाल के आसपास का एरिया इज डूइंग सैल्यूट टू बीजेपी एज ऑफ नाउ.
नहीं वो करेगा. हर सिंगला है ना उधर में, तो हर सिंगला उधर गेम घुमा दिया. And Nepalis will vote against TMC because there is a Nepali Bengali factor. You understand this, na?
But is this only the postal vote?
Yes,
so far?
As of now.
So
EVM counting
there was no
just
significant change this time in the process. It wasn't as if the postal votes were delayed. That was,
They're
I
just
think, a
gonna be
source-based
declared last.
information. It happened just like it always does. Postal ballots first, and then a short while later, EVMs.
Okay.
So that process has gone on as usual. Correction.
Mr. Ayyar Mitra, what is going on? You've got your pen out.
So I'm seeing this and looking at what the Congress has done to the TMC out here.
What is it?
Maximum damage they've caused is to the TMC.
Oh my
right?
gosh, you're right.
And if you remember, all of Rahul Gandhi's speeches against Mamata Banerjee, they were done in Muslim majority constituencies. Right? So that is number one.
The Brutus is within the fold, you're saying.
Yes.
Yes.
India fold had a big Brutus, and that is Rahul Gandhi. So he's not only taking down his own party, but
he might
also
be the BJP's Hamza Ali Mazari in
absentia.
In
अरे भाई, he
absentia.
wants Mamata to lose. Mamata अगर जीत गया तो India bloc का chief Rahul नहीं.
Interesting,
Exactly.
He's
in Bengal.
interested in
Interesting in
defeating.
Bengal
But
right
can I
now.
point out-
63 seats yet to plot. The BJP needs to win at least another 50 of those 63 seats in terms of leads to get close to this entire magic number.
No,
only 30 are
50. Mamata Banerjee,
30.
your
30 out of 60.
30 out of 60 hai, lekin
50%.
this will also flip. These leads will flip. They will have to get a consolidation. Tamil Nadu, Rahul, is very interesting. The TVK is right now the number 2 party in terms of leads.
Wow.
It's bucked beat the ADMK plus by about 3 seats. And the DMK continues to hold. Now this,
So Tamil Nadu is spinning on its axis.
Yeah, no, and if this holds, this means that the 2016 formula worked again. The 2016 formula where the ADMK held on because there was a third alliance where the left, VCK, and all of these groupings, DMDK, came together and they actually helped the incumbent. Here is Vijay going to help the incumbent? We have to see, but so many leads for him early on, and that too plotting across the west.
One line.
Sumantraban,
The key part
West
is
and South Tamil Nadu.
the DMK is trailing in 25 of the seats that it held last time.
Yeah.
So I think that's very, very significant because we've got about 113. So roughly about half. 114. And if they're trailing in 25, then the possibility of a majority for them
but this
would become
part that him making inroads even in the west, the Kongu belt, even in the Vanyar regions, and this has not yet started plotting. KTCC has not yet started actually plotting.
Yeah.
And he's also getting votes here in South Tamil Nadu.
For the first time, TVK plus ADMK is more than DMK.
Which means that which means
The anti-incumbency vote is getting split, but both of them are pulling down DMK.
A possibility.
Yeah,
Because remember,
you're saying this
TVK
plus this. So you're saying this plus this.
TVK
this
plus
together.
ADMK, because remember, Vijay refused to attack the ADMK. He was all the time, he was only attacking the DMK.
TVK plus AIDMK is right now 61, and that's 54.
Yeah, that's what I'm
so
saying.
this is you're
It's less
saying
than
61 and 54.
54.
This is assuming this alliance happens. But point is
There's a
that
CBI
right
case
now,
on TVK.
right now Vijay is looking like
There's a
kingmaker.
CBI case on
No,
TVK.
he looks like kingmaker. TVK is the kingmaker at this point in time. TVK seems like the kingmaker because for them to get first past the post, they'll have to win bulk of the seats.
If this
bulk
holds,
of the seats in the remaining 120.
32, neck and neck there between AIDMK and TVK.
Yeah.
But yes, 30 seats almost down the DMK. And it is the TVK that is actually gaining at the DMK's expense.
Yeah,
So-
what could happen is this switch could happen.
Yes.
You know, this could actually come from here to here.
Yes.
They will gain even as vote share goes to the TVK. So this is what we should watch out for, viewers, that the ADMK will slowly start
Can I ask
inching
a quick
up, start
question
going
of Dr.
up,
Raman?
even as the DMK comes
If
down.
you were just to add up everything and you were to look at the 2021 assembly map, how much would the ADMK have got with the current configuration?
Look, with the current configuration, you mean if the TVK was not there?
Yes. No. Had just the simple math been done and the alliance had been with the BJP, etc., in 2021.
Yeah. Had in 2021 there was an alliance with the BJP, but AMMK, which was one of the important parties, was not part of it. I still think that if this trend holds, you will see the TVK probably start dropping down a bit and the AIADMK edging up a bit. But significantly, I'm looking at the number that is down for the DMK. If that number holds and that continues, then it means that they're not going to be in a position to form the government.
See, this
Are you surprised by the TVK's numbers right now?
I'm not surprised. I'm shocked.
You're
I'm
shocked.
honestly shocked. I would still wait because I think these are
One
not
would
yet
see
first round results.
If the trends, not even the first round results. In fact, if the trends would see this belt, this is critical for the ADMK's fortune. Now, this is a mix of the 1 year belt, the west, and some parts of this entire Delta region and also the Kaveri Basin, if you were to see. But in terms of, and South Tamil Nadu, this region is very important and it looks like a Dhanush, but this is actually what it is for the ADMK. If the ADMK plots richly here, then they take this election. But if the TVK plots very richly here, then we have a problem. Abhijeet Iyer Mitra, agree, disagree?
I agree with that. The only issue is, I think we're still counting the postal ballots right now, right?
Exactly.
And postal ballots have a general tendency to go against the overall thing. I think 10 o'clock is when we will be in a position
Much
to
better
actually
picture. Exactly.
Yeah, because this is mostly government servants.
Viewers, just look at these. Look 1 second. Look at these numbers, viewers. On my right are the numbers. Look at these big conveyor belt coming through, viewers. These are the numbers that we're seeing. West Bengal at halfway. It's wow. You couldn't have called this tighter election. No one would have anticipated this. Right now, vote vibe seems to have the vibe of West Bengal. Look at those numbers. Let's look at the other one. Kerala coming out through. Right next to me, the conveyor belt is shoving it all out, viewers. There it is. Oh my gosh. This is, again, one of those elections, viewers, where things are looking uncomfortably tight for everybody. But you have to say that right now, the UDF is doing pretty decently in Kerala. Let's have a look at the next one, Assam. Assam is, it's looking like a sweep. It's a very quick off the tracks, halfway through already there for the BJP under Himanta Biswa Sarma. 68, that's the number. And to win, you need 64. So he's comfortable. He's probably already, viewers, going to be out there at the BJP headquarters in Assam. And let's go across to Nabila. Nabila, hi, good morning.
Hi, good morning. Before I actually get to the trends, I would like to show our viewers why CNN News 18 live coverage is a cut above the rest. This is the live results room where we do the number crunching. You have a team of nearly 225 people who are seated right here with our sister channels, of course, exploring this place where number crunching is done with live data coming in from our reporters, nearly 50 of our reporters who are currently on ground giving us live data. And this is exactly the space that we're exploring. And the first results are out right from here. So whatever you're seeing on our screens, it's all coming from here. And if I could give you a quick look at what we see. Kerala.
Oh, right. She's back. Okay, you're back. Yes, go ahead.
All right. As they say, column decides Kerala. Here you see for column. Looking at it very closely, LDF is leading 5 in column. So that's a huge, big lead for the LDF. Assumption was that the UDF is going to be coming in Kerala. So we're going to see what time will tell. If a quick look, we go into Tamil Nadu. If I take you through some seats, VIP seats. Early leads showing in here. MK Stalin on the lead in Kolattur for the DMK. We also have Joseph Vijay in Perambur who's leading, but the same Joseph Vijay is trailing in
Trichy East. So Vijay is trailing in Trichy East, but he's leading in Perambur. Edapadi Palaniswamy on his part is also on the lead of the AIDMK from Edapadi. So this is early results coming in, and if I could give you a little sense on the tally here of the TVK, as far as DC here, looking at the DMK here, overall numbers for the DMK in Tamil Nadu is showing at 54. And for the TVK, it's showing at 43, AIDMK at 35. So whatever said here, TVK seems to be leading on multiple fronts. 43 is very good lead early hours, surely. A quick look at also West Bengal. If I could show you what we're seeing here in West Bengal. Overall, TMC is leading in 109 seats in West Bengal and BJP at 119. So it's a neck and neck fight in West Bengal, surely. The left 0, Congress 5, which is fairly good for the Congress in West Bengal. But a quick look at the district-wise look for West Bengal. If we could look at Bhawanipur. I'm going to try and get Bhawanipur here. Okay.
Bhawanipur is still saffron. So Bhawanipur.
Let's look at Kolkata. A quick one. Looking at Kolkata here closely. Kolkata, we are looking at 3 for TMC and BJP 8, which is again a TMC bastion. But BJP is leading by 8 seats in Kolkata.
Nabila seems to have turned the BJP's luck around.
Now,
Nabila, they'll want you on air for the whole day, actually.
Interesting.
Tehseen Poonawalla, what's going on? Again, too early. You'll make all these excuses, SIR, unfair elections. Come on, man. Own up to this. This is a trend. This is an established trend now. Something is changing, and Rahul Gandhi is the one who has turned out to be the Mir Jafar of Bengal.
Plus 10 seats where the SIR deletions
Mir Jafar
are
of
greater
Bengal.
than 5%.
I mean, look at this, viewers. The Congress.
One second, Rahul. I seriously object to this language, Mir Jafar. He should not run his political party over.
Have I called him that?
No,
the TMC called him that. I'm only quoting the TMC.
Say whatever they
Why
want.
can't I quote the TMC?
Did Rahul Gandhi ask?
Is it a copyright?
Did Rahul Gandhi ask Honorable Mamta ji to?
No, I'm asking you, sir. Why can't I quote the TMC?
No, this Mir Jafar language and all. I don't. It's
not my language. I'm talking about the TMC.
I think if Mamta ji would have not been pampering Humayun Kabir and Shahjahan Sheikh, she would have been better off. It was Yusuf Pathan. Where did Yusuf Pathan come from? Defeating Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary. So I think these are not language to... TMC should not use this language in politics.
What can I do about the TMC? When the TMC says things about Mr. Modi, you cheer from the background. When they say things about Mr.
I
Shah,
want
you're
India Alliance
excited about it.
I want even that 109 plus 5.
India Alliance is not
always
in Bengal. There is no India Alliance in Bengal.
Nice.
India Alliance.
No, but there is
He's
no
the
India
crunchiest, viewers, this is the crunchiest, one second, crunchiest edge. The crunchiest edge of the samosa is Tehseen Poonawalla. Let me tell you this. He'll peel off. He'll break off. Okay. Let's look at this, viewers. Here it is, reads and results. Just look at the map. Look at the map of 2026. This is an area where the BJP has come creeping into, which is not what the TMC would want. They don't want the BJP anywhere there. They don't want saffron in these lovely, beautiful, verdant green spots in the heart of presidency zone. They don't. They don't want it, viewers, but it is happening. Now, we can close our eyes and say it's early days, and I agree, it's early days. But viewers, these are early trends too. And what do they tell you? That the BJP is actually right now leading, and Mamta Banerjee is in the red.
Can I point out something?
Yes.
Anand bhai.
In fact, all
the 24 Parganas are largely not counted, and that is a huge, that is about 63 seats.
The other edge of the Samosa caucus is speaking. Okay, Smita Prakash, let's go to the heart of it. The heart of the samosa is Smita Prakash.
That's
true. Smita Prakash.
She's the aloo in the samosa.
She's the aloo. Did I say that?
I'm going to be here in your channel regardless of who wins or loses. In
Samosa mein aloo?
So, yeah. So I think we've got, like we were saying, that they've got to split, they've got to turn around 50 to 60 seats in the southern area, the strongholds, the Parganas that they've got to change. They've got to change the Bhadralok to get them to vote. Kolkata, Hooghly, all these areas. So once Anand can show us whether that flip is happening.
I'm actually tracking the
constituencies. If that flip is happening in South Bengal, that's where we've got to watch.
I was just looking at the data, and it's very interesting constituency-wise data if you were to see. In all the border areas, look at this. The BJP is actually +6 already 27 seats out of the 48, even in this Medinipur district. Now, this
Suvendu's
is
area.
Huh?
Suvendu
Adhikari's area. Suvendu Adhikari's core area, and Medinipur was one of the regions where we added 31,000 voters to the voter list, even in the SIR deletions. But look at, and if you just look at how they have done, how they were doing the last time around. So 2021, what was the presence here for the BJP? It was only 23 seats and the Trinamool was 33. But more importantly, there was a 3% gap in the vote share. As of now, if you look at the 2026 performance, vote share data is not yet out. But if you look at the seat share gains, the BJP has jumped up 6 seats to 27 seats. The Trinamool's actually slipped 21 down by 6 seats. So clearly, the border regions with Jharkhand, Bihar, that Chhattisgarh, this region is now plotting. It is increasing, and the Trinamool footprint is going down. Out of these 48, if the BJP can win 30, then automatically it gets into pole position.
It's a structural breakthrough, not just a mild swing.
Now we saw Medinipur. Let's just quickly track. Let's just quickly track the other filter. Sorry. I'm just going to look at presidency zone. This is the other important zone for the BJP, where because the Trinamool Congress, it has a strong fort here. Now,
just see this.
Look at the BJP now at its plus 22 seats in the presidency zone. In 2021, the BJP had no score, only at 14 seats out of the 107. 92 were with the Trinamool Congress. But right now in the presidency zone in this region, yes, Amitabh, please go ahead. This is the score. They're up 22 seats already out of the 68 that are plotting. Yeah.
In one of the earliest shows of Numerics, we had said that 33 seats of TMC in the presidency zone become vulnerable purely on account of
big breaking news
SIR
coming in.
deletion.
TVK
33
is the
seats.
number one party in early
33
trends
seats.
in Tamil Nadu.
Oh my
TVK, Vijay viewers, the man whose movies were not being allowed to release is today leading. This could be historic. He could be India's #1 headline tomorrow, viewers, irrespective of what happens in Bengal.
This is the case of a goalkeeper coming out and scoring a goal against the opponent. This is not even a fullback using football terminology, which I am comfortable with.
Stick to the military analogy.
It's a goalkeeper who is coming out.
Let's switch
and
to the
scoring a
military
goal.
analogy.
No, not scoring one goal, sir. It's a hat-trick. The goalkeeper coming out and scoring a hat-trick. That's what's happening. That's what's happening.
This is mixed metaphors now you're talking about.
Okay.
I'm more into football than cricket.
I
so
know
I'm
he's
using
mixing
football
it.
metaphor.
But only one exit poll said that. Only one exit poll said that, stuck their neck out, and they could also be the heroes of today.
They could be. But they said that the DMK,
very early days.
But they said that the DMK would be right up there because obviously they were hedging their bets. You see, people were very scared of the DMK. Let me be honest. I speak the truth, viewers. We talk about all sorts of stifling nature of the BJP at the center. I'll tell you about press freedoms in Bengal and Tamil Nadu. Maybe another day, viewers. But if you were to ever hear those stories, you would shrink that big because you would realize the pressure under which reporters actually work in those two states. And therefore, I can understand why people were still saying, "Chalo, DMK ko dikha dete hain." Doing well.
No, but
DMK.
if you look at it, interestingly, we've just zoomed in on Chennai. In the Chennai region, the only color that is currently plotting is the DMK. As of now, TVK is not plotting here. If TVK starts plotting in the Chennai region, KTCC belt, that's where then you would start saying that the TVK is going to really get seat shares because this is where they have to make a dent.
These numbers are also talking, viewers.
Right now, the TVK is plotting in areas which are quite surprising to a lot of people. Even in the West, look at all of this region. They have to plot here very, very heavily to get big gains.
But the big story, which seems to have been missed, is that the TVK gains seem to be eroding directly into the DMK. So, which was not actually
that's what I told
predicted.
you. Why?
The AIADMK, mind you, is only down 4 seats from last
Because
time.
the Axis gentleman would not have been allowed into Tamil Nadu had he shown the DMK down there. Let me also tell you this, viewers. There are a lot of people who have faced the axe, journalists who spoke up and tried to speak truth to power. And none of that ecosystem, viewers, that really rants and raves about democracy speaks up. Let me tell you that too. Anyhow, I don't want to get down there, but just look at this, 233, 293. Viewers, this is looking big and this is looking massive now. Just have a look at this. The BJP gaining on the TMC. It's at 120, 109 for the TMC. This has never happened even in the best Lok Sabha election figures for the BJP plotted onto an assembly map. Am I right or am I right?
121 it was. Just
I'm
one
always
marginal.
right. See,
120.
I told you. It's coming there. 52, up there, viewers. Now look at Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu viewers, what a story. This man is, I'll tell you, Afghanistan coming out, viewers, in a World Cup and winning the World Cup. That is what we are going to see if this does happen. If that happens, viewers, if Vijay wins, and I think Ayyar Mitra is nodding because I think you were one of those who does believe that the DMK was going to be out and that the TVK was going to be doing pretty decently. That's what you were saying.
No. I was saying the DMK was going to win.
Okay.
And the TVK was going to be a marginal player.
Yeah. Are you asking?
No. The other thing, interestingly, let's look at it. There are three big
Then I focus today on the Mitra part of the Ayyar. I won't figure out. I won't focus on Ayyar. I won't focus on Ayyar. I'll focus on Mitra.
You heard that. No, you heard that.
Fat phobia.
Rahul is saying he's going to focus on the Mitra part of the Ayyar and not Abhijit and not the Ayyar part of it. All right.
Score a goal from the
Okay,
opponent.
Siddharth Yadav of the BJP is with us, but quickly, just bringing you to your notice, three big caste combinations which are important outside of the SC groupings, SC and the ST groupings, the Vanniyar caste, the Counters and the Tevars. Now, quickly before we go across, let's understand.
Caste, no?
Correct. So that's what I'm trying to show. The ADMK has gained 6 seats, but the TVK has got 13 seats, which it's pinched from the DMK. That's what's happening. So the DMK is losing among the Vanniyars to the TVK and the ADMK in terms of the caste battle. Just quickly showing you how the Tevars have plotted in the Tevar belt. In the Tevar belt, again, the TVK is +7 and it is pinched 2 seats from the ADMK, 5 seats from the DMK. So even among the Tevars that Vijay has been able to make an inroad. I just lost it.
What you are saying is that if it is pan caste,
Yeah.
that means in Tamil Nadu, you're actually seeing now gender, Gen Z, all of them have pushed aside the Dravidian model and they pushed aside the caste model.
EPS is a Gounder. Okay, the Gounder grouping, TTV, Dinakaran, Tevar grouping, all of them had come together to form these caste groupings. But ADMK is -5 seats and the TVK has gone up by about 5 seats here. So even in the caste groupings, the TVK is cutting across caste and able to make
breath for 30 seconds.
Yeah.
I just want to make one important announcement here. I know early doors viewers, 139 out of 140 leads in Kerala. And guess who is past the halfway mark already? It's the UDF. It's the Congress-led alliance there. Doing well, viewers. One has to respect this. This could be the end of the left as we know it in electoral fashion. Yes, it'll of course still be there as a movement. As Anand always says, system to hamara hi hai. That might be so. But the fact is that on the leaderboard, you won't see left now in any state in India. Gaurav Gogoi speaking. Let's go straight across to him.
नतीजे का इंतजार कर रहे हैं और अंतिम राउंड तक हम लोगों का जो फीडबैक हमको मिला है वो वोटों के द्वारा उसका जो उभरेगा उसके हम नजर रखेंगे। हर राउंड पे हम नजर रखेंगे। पूरे प्रदेश भर में हमने विभिन्न प्रकार के ऑब्जर्वर्स हमने भेजे हैं ताकि कहीं भी अगर किसी भी राउंड में किसी भी क्षेत्र में कोई भी अगर कमजोरी दिखती है प्रशासन के तरफ से तो तुरंत हमको वो इंफॉर्मेशन वो जानकारी हमें मिलेगी।
सर, अब तक के रुझानों में पूरे असम से क्या अपडेट आपके पास है?
देखिए अभी तो
Gaurav Gogoi there putting on what is known as a brave face, viewers. He's saying we're going to wait till the last ball is bowled, and of course he has every right to do so, viewers, because as you know, early doors. I just want to give you a sense of perspective. 1 second, sir, 1 second. Sense of perspective for viewers on the Election Commission website. Let me tell you where things stand. It's very, very important, viewers, that you understand. We are getting these numbers from our own result hub, which is directly connected right now to the Election Commission. But let me tell you what the Election Commission website is saying. Out of the 126 seats in Assam, the BJP is leading on 2, the Congress on 1. So it's only plotted 3 seats as of now. In Kerala, viewers, out of 140, it has plotted about 14 seats. So it shows the UDF in the lead on 7, CPM on 4, CPI on 2, RSP on 1. So all the left parties splitting it equally. Puducherry, AIDMK ahead On one, only one lead is shown. In Tamil Nadu, viewers, out of 234, only 3 leads they are showing. And EC in Bengal, viewers, out of 294 is only showing 1 lead. 1 lead. That's where things are. That's what it looks like right now on the Election Commission website, viewers. So if you were to go by this, we could be spending 24 hours.
It's going to be a long day.
It's going to be a long day.
It's going to be a long day because counting is going to be slow.
Yeah.
What's
Let's go back
happening
to
in
the
Bengal
leader
and Tamil Nadu? What's happening in Bengal and Tamil Nadu, viewers? You're going to get leads and you're going to get trends, but these will all change. By the time we get to 3 rounds of EVM counting, it's going to take time because each counting center, there are representatives from all ends who are going to challenge every single vote being counted on the ballot box, and it's going to take time. It's not going to happen easily, and the margins of victories are going to be very close.
Possible to go to Nabila? Just
Let's
get a sense from.
Yeah.
Okay, Nabila, over to you.
Yes, the live action is very interesting to watch here with all our sister channels also number crunching at the same time. I've been told there are nearly 50 people who are trying to do their job, picking information from our reporters who are right where the counting centers are and updating it on our systems real time. So if you can expect any numbers to be accurate, that's right here on CNN News 18. But I would like to break some bad news. At least early hour trends for the BJP, the NDA in Kerala, are not looking very impressive. If I could just show you here, Thiruvananthapuram is a place where the BJP and the NDA was really hoping to make a lead or break into, but doesn't seem like they've managed here. In Thiruvananthapuram, we're looking at the LDF at 8, leading at 8, and the UDF at 6. Another place that the NDA was really hoping to crack into was Palakkad. Palakkad also, we are not really seeing the NDA at this point looking shown anywhere. It's in fact a big 0 here in Palakkad. The LDF at 6, the UDF at 6. Wayanad, if I go to Wayanad, it's of course a place where you're looking at Congress MP there. Wayanad, we're looking at LDF leading in 1 and UDF in 2. So doesn't seem like in Ernakulam. Let's take a look at Ernakulam. NDA again in Ernakulam 0 and UDF 11, LDF 3. So that's the disappointing part. As much as we see the BJP gaining extensively in West Bengal, it seems like in Kerala, at least as of 9 a.m. or 9:15, 9:30, we're not looking at a lead.
Surendran continuing to hold North Kasargod. That's constituency number 1. K. Surendran continuing to hold there. And the only other seats that's plotting is constituency number 28. And this is, again, that's where they are plotting. The BJP is the NDA's lead, constituency number 28. If you were to look at this, this was won by T. Ranish of, this is Kozhikode South, constituency number 28. And it was run by T. Ranish the last time around. So these are the only 2 seats where the NDA is showing some kind of a lead, and both seats are with the BJP as of now. So Kerala continues to be a bastion in God's own country. Those who claim to be protecting the interests of the gods of Bharat, they are not able to make an impact. So hard as it is, but that's true. Siddharth Yadav of the BJP is with us. Siddharth Yadav, quick question to you. Good morning. Jo latest trends don't think like South is going to be very, very favorable to you, except for perhaps Puducherry. It looks like Vijay is going to steal the show and the rug from under the NDA's carpet in Tamil Nadu. BJP may be sweating it in Bengal, but it's quite tight.
Good morning to all your viewers. South has always been a tough ground for the Bharatiya Janata Party, but we have managed to work very hard on the ground, appeal to the voters. The kind of vote share that we are going to get in Kerala is going to be unprecedented, especially for a party like Bharatiya Janata Party, who's very, in the early days in a state like Kerala. The seats might not be that much, but I think our hard work will pay off in the vote share that we get. Tamil Nadu, we are still going to wait it out. The kind of trends that we are seeing, I would not deny it's surprising. And it's something that we all have to watch out for. But these are early trends that have to come out. The Bengal trends that you are showing,
Tamil Nadu, U plus V,
we are very confident.
NDA plus TVK, ADMK plus TVK right now is 127. So Sarkar ban rahi hai aapki.
We'll have to see.
Khushbu Sundar said we are happy to work with Vijay.
No, there might not be a question of any alliance, and the NDA might be able to form that government on its own. We will have to see.
सारी सीटें विजय खींच के ले जा रहे हैं. That's what is looking like it.
And that's why I said it's a bit of surprising, trend that we are seeing.
Okay, let me ask you, what's your number? What's your projection, Siddharth?
But I wish to answer on Bengal.
What's your projection, Siddharth? We got more news coming quickly.
Yes.
What's your projection?
For Tamil Nadu or for Bengal?
Both. The story of today is
Bengal,
both these states.
For Bengal, BJP is going to form a government with Prachand Bahumati. No question at all. No question of sweating. Nothing doing. When the results are going to happen, I'm very sure the counting is going to be slow. But the kind of desperation that we have been seeing from TMC in the past 4 or 5
Bengal,
days,
Prachand
the kind of
Bahumati.
narrative building that has
Tamil
happened,
Nadu.
Tamil Nadu, tough ground, but we'll form the government.
अच्छा, रेंगते पार कर जाएंगे. Coalition के ADM के plus NDA और NDA plus TVK.
No, NDA.
Okay.
The AIDMK plus BJP.
Let's see how many in our studio are willing to believe that. Rahul Shivshankar, you have an update. You wanted to share something important.
I just want to say, and we're going to pull those numbers out, that on YouTube, viewers, we're leading right now. We're up there, #1 channel on
They're right
YouTube.
behind you. You got the number.
Right, there we go. There we go. That's it. That's the worm. That's the green. Green for go, viewers. And we're there at 181,000 views, live, concurrent data.
It is thank you to the viewers and of course, a panel where we ensured that their presence
you were
is very strong.
anticipating this.
You have to
This is
weigh in
why
your
you are
influence. You have to weigh in your social media influence, all of you.
You were
Influencers.
anticipating. इसलिए sweets रख दिया.
There you go.
We can say that for a fact.
Let's hope so.
एक
Fingers
काम
crossed.
करो, अपना फोन निकालो जरा, एक फोटो लो and then please put it. वो देखो selfie ले रहे देखो भाई.
Never ever second guess the viewer and never ever second guess India's voter. So
Yeah.
let's work for them. Let's work for their respect. Let's go back now to the numbers, viewers, because that's what it's all about, isn't it? And we are going to look at BJP.
Bengal. Story is Bengal.
This is the story. These are just the two stories. That's why we put them up there. These two big states, Tamil Nadu, West Bengal. Look at our viewers. TVK 77, TMC 108. 108 down 60. Mamta, is she still trailing?
Mamta Banerjee is still trailing.
Or is that still the last
No, she's
postal
leading
ballot?
now. Mamta Banerjee is on the lead.
Isn't
Mamta
that-
Banerjee is lead.
She is leading
Mamta
now.
Bhavanipur.
Suvendu Adhikari. Let's hear from him. Let's go straight across to Suvendu.
Bhavanipur is green now. Suvendu speaking.
পোস্টাল ব্যালট কাউন্ট হয়েছে কিন্তু ডিক্লেয়ারটা এখন করবে না এই 3 রাউন্ডের আগে ধরুন নন্দীগ্রামে 18 রাউন্ড ভোট হবে 15 রাউন্ডে পোস্টাল ব্যালট ডিক্লেয়ার হবে আর এখানে ভবানীপুরে ধরুন 20 রাউন্ডে কাউন্টিং কমপ্লিট হবে 17 রাউন্ডে ডিক্লেয়ার আমি যেটা ইনিশিয়াল অ্যানালাইসিস করেছি অল্প ইভিএম বেরিয়েছে এটাকে খুব বড় কিছু করে দেখানো ঠিক না তাতে হিন্দু ইভিএম বিজেপি আর মুসলিম ইভিএম টিএমসি তবে আগের মতো নয় মানে হাই কনসলিডেশন যেটা ওনারা করেছিলেন 21-24
Concentration voting. Hindus have voted for the BJP. Bhavanipur is going to be tough. Mamata Banerjee is sweating. That's what he says. There are 17 rounds in Bhavanipur. Only 20 rounds have happened. That's what he said. Abhijit Mazumdar.
20 मतलब 20.
No.
17 round total.
20 round होगा.
20 round hoga. 20 rounds overall. That's what he said. Postal ballots plus 2 or 3 rounds
His
only. It's
voice
early
sounded
days. He
very
says
subdued.
over.
It's unusual for
He's
generally, sound and fury.
Cautious optimism.
Cautious optimism.
He is very,
This presidency.
he's very circumspect.
Okay.
Cautious
optimism.
I think he's cautious.
He is perhaps been told don't be so brazen to be so out. But he's worked out the numbers. The criticality right now.
He's being told not to count his chickens because there's another election that is happening.
Interesting.
In 20 days.
Swapan Das Gupta, Raj Bihari, so the neighboring constituencies around Bhavanipur, they're all plotting saffron except for constituency 160.
Even
Swapanda. Right now, we'll have to see constituency number 160 at this point is plotting green. That's the only one. But I think Raj Bihari and there you go. So you have constituency
So Swapanda
160.
is not leading or is he
The
leading?
presidency, Howrah. Howrah is with Shamal Kumar Hati of the BJP. He had won from Howrah Dakshin. Right now, at this point, constituency number 173. right? This is constituency
Swapan is
158.
trailing.
Let's go. Yeah, Swapan Das Gupta is at this point is trailing. That's the number.
But look at the
160.
presidency zone. Now, this has about 71 seats, isn't it? These are the trends coming on those. But in the past, what have we seen?
Now, presidency zone, let's look at it. 32 seats. The BJP is up plus 23. At this point, the presidency zone, the last time around 2021 elections, in this presidency zone, the Trinamool had 92 seats.
Should we go across to Nabila and check with her and ask her how many rounds have
and there
taken
was a
place in
15%
Bengal?
vote share differential. This is
15%.
changing this time around.
Look, the SIR has hit the presidency zone the hardest.
Yeah,
viewers.
let's look at the SIR.
We're going to have a look at that. Just
if you
quickly
look at
go
the
across to
SIR
Nabila as Anand plots those numbers. Nabila, how many rounds?
Right. Rahul, if you look, I couldn't quite get your question.
How many
but if
rounds?
You're looking...
How many rounds of counting in Bengal? Can you go across to the Bengal desk and figure that one out for us?
Right here at the Bengal desk. If you could take me through how many rounds of West Bengal? Which way is the Bengal?
Oh.
All right, I'm trying to get to him. Rahul,
She's lost in the
patience.
gargantuan labyrinth that is the vote hub.
This
Even
place,
I would
West
be
Bengal,
lost there.
Are you on West Bengal?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Can you tell me how many rounds have we done here?
Ma'am, how many rounds? I'm sorry.
Yes, how many rounds of counting so far?
Okay, मैम सो अभी इस वक्त बीजेपी लीड पे चल रही है एंड टीएमसी इज एक्चुअली अब क्या है टैली थोड़ी होल्ड पे आ गई है थोड़ा स्लो हो रहा है लेकिन देखने वाली बात है कि तमिलनाडु
Get the camera on this side, please. Yeah.
द तमिलनाडु ने काफी क्या बोलते हैं अचंभे करने वाला रिजल्ट यहाँ पे दिखाया है
तमिलनाडु ठीक है आप मुझे वेस्ट बंगाल का दिखाओ ओपन वेस्ट बंगाल गेट टू द वीआईपी सीट्स let me have a quick look. Is Mamata Banerjee leading in Bhawanipur? Yes, she is. Suvendu Adhikari is standing from the same seat. Okay, so that he's trailing. Nandigram mein
Suvendu Adhikari is on a big
lead in Nandigram. Okay, and give us a little constituency wise breakup. Go to Kolkata. Let's see Kolkata. So far in Kolkata we're looking at no, give us, okay, so Kolkata, this is Kolkata where we're looking at the BJP leading in nearly 8 seats.
Wow.
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
yes.
Big numbers.
6,
So we are coming back to you,
7
Nabila.
seats, BJP
Let's
leading
get
in
a
Kolkata.
sense of how many rounds have taken place. We're coming back to you in about 5 minutes. Get a sense of how many rounds in Bengal have been counted. And we're just coming back. Anand is plotting away.
Yeah. I was actually tracking Greater Kolkata, although the seats are very similar to the presidency zone, but these seats also plot some of the other regions along with the main Kolkata region. And in Greater Kolkata, the BJP this time has gained 31 seats, viewers. If you look at 2021, and this is very interesting, in Greater Kolkata itself, the BJP was at 9 seats. The Trinamool had 98 seats. Now, it's very similar if you were to look at it from the presidency zone in Greater Kolkata. But if you look at it, if you look at this large box, this was only Trinamool in 2021. All of Kolkata was only 2021.
Wow.
Now, if I just move to 2024 Lok Sabha, it will be interesting. You will see the BJP making inroads into Kolkata. Now, right now, if you look at 2026, look at the footprint that's gone up.
Wow.
Now, this footprint, if you were to map it with the voter turnout in some of the VIP seats,
So that was all green.
Is all they were all they
Now,
were all
viewers,
green.
look, you
And
can-
this is
you can-
this
you
is a
can be-
20%. This place, all these seats, Rahul, have seen an average of about 20% up in the vote share. 19%, nearly 20% vote share jump up, turnout
Look at
in
this,
terms of
viewers.
turnout,
I am
voter
plotting
turnout.
This is the power palette. What is this, viewers? This is a massive spectrum. What is this spectrum? Here are the seats that have always been swing seats. And there, viewers, you can see a majority of these now opening up or leaning towards the BJP. Here you can see this. This is a whole bunch of BJP seats now, or at least those which are leaning towards. These are trends that I'm telling you, viewers. These were BJP mild. The BJP is holding on to its mild. So all those seats that it won by small, yes, almost all of them, the BJP is holding up. Look at the TMC mild. This used to be a whole green swath, and it's being slowly dented here. There are about 10 seats that have opened up in the TMC mile. So on the marginals, viewers, maybe this is where the SIR has taken huge hold, and that's a problem. The TMC strong is a story, viewers. Now, these are seats that have been won twice consecutively, 3 times consecutively, and you're beginning to see them being ripped. There are these shards which are coming through. Look at this. This is a whole swath of saffron blocking up. Now, these are the seats where, in fact, if anything, the TMC needs to sort of really be hit, because if it's not, then it's going to be a very tight election, like Vote 5 had predicted. You know, margins will come into play and so on and so forth, and it could be a long day. So it's going to be not one of those elections that is over by 10:30 in the morning. But this tells you really a lot in one snapshot, that this election, the BJP is definitely in the race here. And it perhaps will fancy even winning that race. Because as of now, viewers, 2 or 3 rounds, we are being told, the BJP is at 124. It needs about 25 more seats to be just across that halfway mark, to be in the vote vibe range, right?
See, I'm just looking.
Yes, 29 more seats for the BJP. Things can change, viewers. Mamata Banerjee and her party, she's a fighter. Let me tell you, she's got that spirit, and it's not going to be easy to dislocate Mamata Banerjee. That's why this is one of those matches, viewers. It's one of those contests that you can't call till the last ball. Yes, Anand.
See, I'm just looking at Greater Kolkata and the urban seats, and just zooming in on Kolkata. 17 seats that the BJP is plotting. Overall, in the whole Greater Kolkata region, there are 36 seats up. But in these 17 seats, a bulk of it is also coming in also in the Kolkata region itself. Now, if I look at this is a Trinamool bastion, that is Kolkata Uttar. And here, there you go, Kolkata Dakshin, and this was a Trinamool bastion. They have broken in, they are taking lead. All the adjacent constituency, they are leading. Here they are leading. Now this is Bhabanipur. This is all around where Mamata is contesting. All around, except for constituency 160 and 154, it's all BJP.
It used to be 11-0.
Yeah,
Kolkata.
I was just coming to that.
Howrah 16-0.
This block used to be 11-0. 11-0 to the BJP. 11-0. This block used to be 11-0 to the Trinamool Congress. This is TMC. Now at this point, you're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This seat, they are active in 11 seats already. They are leading.
You know,
this is clear bonus.
If this is breached, if this part is breached, TMC is in trouble.
Yeah, they are in trouble.
The strongest area of TMC.
Because ये हावड़ा हुगली, कोलकाता हावड़ा हुगली, अगर आप इन regions को लोगे, कोलकाता हावड़ा हुगली को लोगे, तो 33 सीट होता है, अमिताभ?
Howrah is 34, yeah.
34.
Howrah Hooghly 34.
अगर आप इन regions को लोगे, कोलकाता हावड़ा हुगली को आप लोगे, regions को आप let's just look at it. यहाँ पर आप urban seats को ही पकड़ लीजिए और यहाँ Kolkata, Howrah, Hooghly, the urban seats, if you look at it, this is where the urban seats brought across, and this is the.
It used to be 41-4 in favor of TMC.
This used to be 41-4. This is 30-15 right now. ये 41-4. 41-4 से ये 30-15.
This is the story.
Very major flips.
41-4 to 30 to 15.
A googly in Hooghly.
15.
Yes, a googly in Hooghly.
Look at the difference. Yeah,
Googly in Hooghly.
Big googly. Big
Can you
googly
play with
in
the
Hooghly
straight
and
bat,
this
Anand?
region.
Let's
and
ask.
plus
Shubir
22.
Bhaumik, were you
Plus
expecting
22
this?
seats.
The deletions, but look at the voting percentages, Rahul. The rise, the spike in voting percentages in just Kolkata. Bhawanipur 25% spike in voting percentage. Chaurangi 33%. Baliganj 27%. Rajbihari 27%. Port area 25%. Entally 25%, Shampukur 30%, and Maniktala 28%.
Let's allow that filter.
So you're talking about
Anand,
it's a huge.
Kolkata, this is the result.
Yeah.
If you go a little lower, by the
Parganas,
where
South and North
where-
Parganas.
Yeah.
You want to go to
what
the
is happening
Parganas?
No,
now?
this is
Okay, they've
urban
removed the
discontent
Parganas
that
from
you are
there.
pointing
Parganas.
out. So, urban discontent, the TMC had hoped that you could paper over that with rural votes. But clearly that is not happening in the rural areas
That's
either. So it's urban discontent
Let's
and
look at
rural
presidency.
discontent.
Presidency covers the
Can
Parganas
we
also.
get some idea of the margins by which the BJP is leading? Because
See,
that's an important.
right. Margins too early.
That will
but
be low
presidency,
because-
I'm just
yeah,
bringing
correct.
you to
That
your
would be low because
Presidency,
2-3 rounds only.
107 seats back in 2021. The Trinamool Congress had 92. If you look at the current scenario at this point in presidency, out of the 102, 76, Trinamool is in 41 minus 24. The
Okay, this
BJP
is
is
a-
already 35.
Okay, let me give you the
This is the
vector.
big
No, look
tent.
at that.
And there you go.
This is super. Viewers. These
Yeah.
are the verdict vectors. This is going to tell you what's exactly happening in one
Yeah.
snapshot. So
Yeah.
let's come here. Muslim majority seats.
Yeah.
Here BJP is leading on 19, the TMC on 38. Now look at the urban seats, viewers. It's the urban seats. It's this.
Yeah.
It's Calcutta, the Hooghly. This is what is happening, viewers. The TMC 14, the BJP is streaking ahead. This was not expected. There are 46 urban seats, and look at the way.
Look at the story above. Muslim majority seats, 19 where the BJP
Now,
is.
if BJP is leading in 19 seats which are Muslim majority, that itself is a huge thing.
No, hang on. I'm not talking
Because
about Muslim
Congress is
majority.
doing well.
We are talking about seats where Muslims have, hang on, gentlemen, Muslims have a lot of influence. Here. I'm not saying they're exactly 50% plus seats. So there's counter Hindu consolidation that is perhaps explaining some of this.
No,
now look at
but
phase
even
2.
here on the Muslims where they're 50% plus, the BJP
Look
is
at
plus
phase
5
two.
seats.
Five.
Plus
Look at
5 seats.
Look at
Even
phase
here.
2. Look
Yeah.
at phase 2. Look at phase 2. In 107.
50% dominant. 50%
Gentlemen, please.
plus.
Let's
Yeah.
focus on this.
winning in 19.
One second. Gentlemen, and the only one lady, unfortunately, in this whole group. Can you believe it, viewers?
I self-identified.
Here, phase 2, 107. 107 of these phase 2 seats.
35 seats up. 49, 35 seats up BJP.
Yes.
35 seats up from the last time.
35,
34 of which
the
wins
number
from the
here
Trinamool
is
Congress.
49. But they didn't have these 35 seats here. So this is a huge gain. Now let's look at phase 1. This is where Amit Shah says, I am getting 110 this time. This is phase 1, viewers. He's up at 81 right now. This is the BJP, and I don't know the gains in phase 1.
Yeah,
Can you tell me the
gains in phase 1 is
24 gains.
He's at 81 right now.
Will
81.
this go
The
higher?
target is 110.
Will these numbers for TMC soften? Don't know. Rural seats, viewers, I mean, this is neck and neck.
It's a story.
This is a story in itself. And the Matua factor, here again, neck and neck.
They are not
Neck and neck.
punishing the BJP
They're
as much
not
as one
punishing.
had thought that they would.
That's an astute observation there. There you are, viewers. This is a huge 1 second snapshot. The verdict vectors are out also. Now, it's going to take us a little while to home in on the result. We could be here till about 4 in the afternoon because every result is going to be contested. But also, viewers, if the numbers are really running away in the BJP's favor, you'll see the TMC,
This is interesting also.
their resilience waning very quickly because the TMC supporters, the ground workers might think it's all over by the shouting and then they won't have much to really talk about. But these are the numbers, big numbers, viewers. Yes.
Many would say that because of SIR deletions, the Matuas are upset. But the BJP is actually leading in 3 more seats from the last time around, even in the Matua areas. So clearly in South and Western Kolkata, and of course towards the south, even in the Parganas, there are leads that they are actually plotting. That's the Matua factor. Trinamool is actually -4 here. So there is a story that's building of a Hindu consolidation. When a Shuvendu Adhikari comes out and says that there is a Hindu consolidation, there's a reason why he's saying it, because even in his own backyard of Medinipur, you look at the impact that he's having. Look at the color shift that's happening. The BJP is up 8 seats from the last time around, 21 to 29. So that's what they have done. And there you go. Again, all the border areas from where people had to flee to neighboring Jharkhand and this one the last time around, they're coming back with a vengeance.
Something
and then
is
they're
churning.
teaching the
Something is churning. Is something also churning, Anand, in Tamil Nadu? Let's look at the verdict vectors. Smita Prakash.
Yes. Very interesting happening in
Okay. Let's have a look at these numbers. Look at the rural seats, viewers. The TVK Vijay is a factor in rural Tamil Nadu. No one thought that this was going to happen. Here you have the 1 year vote. AIDMK is supposed to be the bearer of the 1 year vote, Dr. Raman. They're holding on. The TVK, however, has entered the picture. The DMK is there also. I don't know if they've taken a bit of a hit, but it's the yes, sir.
Yeah, AIADMK is going to be the single largest party.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
big
and
one.
the DMK
Okay.
will be third.
But
Thevar-
interesting. Even if the AIDMK is the single largest party, they will need Vijay. Will Vijay take a second back seat? Will he allow an AIDMK chief minister, or is it going to be Vijay?
I don't think you're right. I don't think he will.
In the
Because
rural
if he
belt,
does,
in the
he's
rural
finished.
belt,
I think-
rural belt, ADMK is actually consolidating itself. It's actually growing. It's grown 2 seats, 29 seats. Now, in this rural belt, as of now, 76 seats are showing the leads. Rural belt has 90 seats overall. And in these, it's not going to be easy for the TVK to make a breach, although they have broken into 22. But if the ADMK holds on to rural and gets at least 35 seats here, they are in line to become not just the single largest party, but maybe just first past the post.
Let's have a look at Banyards.
They could edge closer to the majority mark.
See,
probably, definitely more than 100 is a possibility. AIADM.
He always said that look at the 1 year. If in 1 year it's a 90 seat grouping, 1 year is 90 seat grouping, 1 year is greater than 30% population. That's the combination. 32 seats. The ADMK is actually plus 10 in the 1 year. See, the pollster had given max of 32 seats to the ADMK. 61. But here is the argument: out of 61, they've already won 32, and the 1 years are actually influential in 69 seats. So if the ADMK is able to get another 3-4 seats here, they're already plus 10. So if they go up, then they are in line to cross that 114 number, very 117 number.
My colleague Anand has been spot on about this from day one.
Yes.
Let me tell you, Anand, Dr. Raman and Amitabh have been spot on. They have been saying this. The other charlatans, viewers, have been talking all sorts of nonsense, spinning like tops on an axis because they got carried away.
Yes.
Currying favor. Here we don't curry favor, viewers. We tell you how it is.
ADMK has already exceeded the tally projected by the pollster in just the 1 year seats.
Even, see, 1 year seat, that's what I'm saying. They won 32
only 1 year.
And they projected a 42% vote share. In 1 year itself, they can win at least 40 seats.
But
That's what I'm saying.
because in the interest of modesty and in the interest of accuracy, let's
One
tell the viewer
cautionary word.
that, yes, caution.
I know the TVK is doing spectacularly well, but most of these are very early leads.
Yes.
So they could drop as this goes on. But it's still a remarkable
Let's not
performance.
forget,
There's no doubt
in
about
Tamil Nadu, caste as of now has not reached a point where they no longer relevant. I'll come to the urban seats in a bit. Just quickly looking at some of this is the overall number, just looking at the counter seats. Counter seats, why? Because Edappadi Palliswamy is a counter and he's the tallest of the MBC leaders. As of now, the ADMK is showing -6, the TVK is +14. Seats are being pinched more from the DMK. So the argument that DMK will not lose seats is flattened. Here, there will be greater consolidation in favor of the ADMK as the rounds progress, and the seats will actually translate to the ADMK. So the Gounder, 1 year, and also the rural seats together will take the ADMK past the 110 mark. That's the assumption.
Let's go back to Tamil Nadu verdict vectors, because I want to now focus on this flank, where there are three important stories to be told, viewers, filters. So that's the urban seats. Here you can see the TVK, as was expected, doing well. This is really the cosmopolitan bunch of the Tamil Nadu electorate, and they are pushing ahead. We'll break down that for you on that Chengalpet and Chennai
where the
corridor.
KPCC will get into it. Where are they actually pinching the seats from? Urban Tamil Nadu, they're pinching the seats from the DMK.
Because that's where the DMK had numbers.
But the pollsters were giving DMK seats in urban Tamil Nadu also.
I've already
the
told
whole
you.
argument. Yes, we discussed this other day because it didn't make sense.
And when you grill the pollster, he was floundering. I understand that, but it's not about one person or two viewers. You know, this is a difficult game. Let me tell you.
It's difficult to get the vibe correct.
And people do attribute motives which are wrong. But anyhow, I just want to get across to the.
Look at Chennai.
Yes,
See, Chennai again. Chennai again. TVK is pinched everything from the DMK.
Sweep.
See, there was no logic to the argument that was being made in Chennai itself. 34 seats, 29 is where the TVK is leading. They're pinching everything from the
Now,
DMK.
just take a breath here. Just take a breath, and I want to bring in the panel. Now, viewers, in case trends hold in Bengal, right? In case they hold in Tamil Nadu, what is happening to the India bloc, viewers? The I is falling, the N is falling, the D is falling. Many things are falling off. Only the Congress will be left. Smita Prakash, your view. Ayyar Mitra. No, only Mr.
Right?
Mitra. Yes.
So you would think that they would do like the BJP. Every time there's a win or a loss, they go into this Chintan Manthan Baithak. They still sit and analyze. But do you ever see the India Alliance doing that? They don't meet. They take vacations midway into the polls. Forget about taking a vacation later, but they just don't sit together and think about what to do ahead. It's literally knee-jerk reactions that happen.
The main thing out here is we're looking at a hung assembly in Tamil Nadu if these projections hold, right? Which was the initial prediction, apparently. Now, in this situation, is this going to be like Delhi 2014, where, Vijay refuses, even though he can form a government with ADMK, he refuses to align with ADMK, sits it out, nobody wins, 6 months again, he might get into that thing.
It's
that,
a possibility.
See, if these vote,
but
I'll tell you,
larger picture from you.
I just say, see, the white areas are all TVK. Okay, so they're plotting. TVK is actually plotting. There's actually gray, so they're plotting across Pan Tamil Nadu. But interestingly, see this belt. There will be a swing in terms of the when the rounds count, because again this is the Tevar belt. So this belt will show and plot differently. This belt, this is the counter belt. Edappadi Palaniswamy's magic will come into play, and this game will come here because of the combinations the NDA has worked. There will be pressures on. What's not going to go away from Vijay is this belt. Because this is the urban belt. So this belt they have wrested from the DMK.
Okay.
Finished. So this is going.
But I'm just quickly wanting to focus.
The rest of the game is going to be plotted here.
One
Rahul,
quick
in the next
take
3
from
rounds.
everyone on the larger national picture as it's emerging right now. Viewers, early doors, but still, yes. Abhijit Iyer Mitra, you on the larger picture first, and then I want to bring in
Abhijit Majumdar.
your
Look,
namesake.
I think one thing now seems to be quite clear, that Mamata Banerjee's claim to, the leadership of the opposition really is now on. I think it's pretty much ended if this result holds. The problem is the second biggest leader out there with the second biggest block of seats was the DMK. That is also now seemingly collapsed, right? So even if the BJP hasn't won, it has won through proxy essentially. And in Assam, it has scored a huge landslide. Effectively, whether we like it or not,
Third place, DMK.
Yeah.
It's going down very quickly.
Silent.
It's minus
Abhijit
91.
Majumdar.
Minus 91. The DMK right now is minus 91.
5 opinion polls, 6
180 to
polls.
190.
6
180
polls.
to 190.
I'll tell you, I've told you the reason for it. So let's not hold the pollster guilty there.
Rahul,
Yes, no spine.
If these results hold, it's a watershed moment for the BJP. If
Watershed.
they win Bengal, it's Hindu nationalism. We all know that it was born in Bengal. And now to come
Something
back
more
after-
is happening. It's just not the Hindu vote. This is a aspirational
No,
class.
I'm talking about
Shubir Bhaumik.
No, West Bengal.
Your
He's talking
daughter,
West Bengal,
your
I'm-
daughter in West Bengal, she said, and you said that they didn't want to come back because,
This is a combination of two factors. See, you guys are talking presidency, first phase, second phase. There is no projection, but I would be very keen. But my hunch is the 44 seats right on the border with Bangladesh and 57 seats
Oh, we have
adjoining
it,
them.
we have it.
BJP will do very well there because of the Bangladesh factor. You have Jamaat Islami sweeping elections
you're right.
in Bangladesh.
Certain gains are coming on that border.
So
You're
you
right.
see?
Still being plotted.
So I
but
kept
they'll
telling
come.
you in several programs, if you recall, that these seats, 57 plus 44 seats, BJP will do extremely well because on the other side of the border, it has been a Jamaat sweep and this automatically translates. Secondly,
Bhagat, yeah.
the aspirational factor I brought up. So the combination of two will sink Mamata because on the border, you have this Jamaat Islami surge in Bangladesh. And earlier, when BJP leaders would go and say Hindu khatre mein hai, people will jokingly say Modi khatre mein hai. But now they actually see the khatra because Jamaat has emerged so strongly there. It automates, and Bengal border, unlike Punjab, is an open border. Bangladesh is keep coming in large numbers. And for treatment, for buying sarees and all that. So this is going to rub on. Hugely on the border seats.
Bhagat.
And the aspirational factor. Hooghly, you are showing. It's the Singur factor. Mamata Banerjee is the one who torpedoed the Tata project. Now that area was taken up. अभी उधर खेती भी नहीं होता है, गाड़ी भी नहीं बनता है.
At least Buddho was
गाड़ी भी नहीं
pragmatic.
बनता. इसका डंडा नहीं लगेगा, बिल्कुल लगेगा.
At least Buddho was reaching out and being pragmatic and wanting to take his state into the 21st century, into the manufacturing century, but Buddho was kicked out. Anyhow, viewers, that's history.
So, you asked national picture. The very few people actually are threats to Narendra Modi's personality, brand. And when the BJP realized that there is even a hint of a risk that they could be a full-on opponent in the future, they throw the kitchen sink. Whether it was Kejriwal, they made sure they won that election. They are making sure they win this. and defeat Didi. At the same time, in Tamil Nadu, a brand new political party is likely to win, become number one, which also shows that this is the same country where new ideas, fresh ideas, public still welcomes.
Yeah.
And that is something the opposition should learn. Please learn. Something fresh can still be given a chance.
Is Vijay a fresh idea or is he a
Somebody's plan B.
reaction? No,
Well, the plan B is doing very well. I mean,
I just want to go back with your permission to Abhijit Majumdar, because he made a point there where he said that there is a Hindu consolidation of the vote. Now, why do you say that, and why do you say Hindu nationalism? Because this is something that Shwapan Das Gupta, we remember that they also said the same thing, that there is an existential clause that's come into the voters' mind, which surprised everyone, saying, what is this existential thing? Yes, Abhijit.
Yes, and it's not just, I mean, and Shubhita is absolutely right. On the border areas, you will see, because Jamaat has won seats along the border, so the polarization is very high.
But you can see that. You can see the border now. Look at that big seat at the bottom.
Also, breaking news. Because I am in touch with these people. There are 35,000 Awami League workers who have fled into West Bengal. They are the happiest with the BJP win. You know why? They think Didi is close to Jamaat.
Whether they think that way.
Big breaking news.
Shubhita, you have a point. Let's see what the numbers are saying. We've just plotted what you're seeing on your screens, viewers, is the Hindu-dominated seat. That means where the percentage of Hindu population is greater than 50% across Bengal. Look at the gains for the BJP. They are leading in 61 seats. More than 61 seats, more than last time. They're leading in 132 seats, which is plus 61 the last time around. And this is plotting not just along the border with Bangladesh. It's not plotting just here. It's not just plotting all across here. It's also plotting with the neighboring states. Look at this. Odisha, Jharkhand, Bihar, Chhattisgarh. Why? Diamond Harbour, abhi batata hu. As of now, what's happening is those who had to flee the last time around because of the polls that happened and the post-poll violence that happened, they are coming back and they are responding with a vengeance. And here, there is a counter consolidation, like Shubir Bhaumik was saying, because of what's happened in the neighborhood. And it's visible because people are saying our land should go. It's existential for us. Amitabh Tiwari. Yeah.
Let's go across. 1 second, gentlemen. Let me go across to Purnima. DMK scaling back on arrangements, festivities, etc. Let's go straight across. Purnima, what's happening? And I'll also check in with the vote hub right after. Yes, Purnima.
Well, if you can see, this is the mood here at the DMK office. Initially, it said Dravidian Model 2.0 back and loading, and there was the Shamiana here that you can see currently being removed here. There were over 100 chairs placed for the cadre. All these are being cleared. You can see these are signs of DMK slowly giving up. There was Shamiana, there were chairs, all these being removed, cadre being asked to disperse from here slowly, and all the arrangements and preparations that were underway since morning, they've all been put on hold. They were also planning to set up the stage on the other side. That is also currently being removed as we speak. So this is the kind of development that's taking place at the DMK office after early trends are not really in favor of the DMK. These are all currently being removed as we speak.
Big one.
Well, it's a big development there, and see, that's because the DMK is minus 88 seats in terms of leads. But big story in Bengal, the BJP right now just 7 seats short of the halfway mark in terms of leads. Just 7 seats short of the halfway mark in terms of lead in Bengal, leading in 140 seats plus 69 seats from the last time around. Big story here. So Tamil Nadu and Bengal become the big stories. Just quickly taking you through what's happening in Assam, where Himanta Biswa Sarma and the BJP plus are 91 plus already. So they are comfortably 22 seats more than the last time. The impact of delimitation and Himanta Biswa Sarma's campaign and his likability, that approval factor, allowing them to dominate lower Assam, central and upper Assam. Look at that. The Barak Valley and this region, there is still plotting, still the interesting developments. Kerala, UDF, 85, plus 45 from last time. So the LDF seem to be routed this time, down 37 seats at 50. And it looks very clearly, as of now, that the UDF is dominating central, south Kerala, and also making inroads in north central Kerala. That's where.
That is the Hindu
The South.
majority.
This is the Hindu vote.
Yeah.
Now, surprisingly, it's consolidating against the left in favor of the UDF. One would wonder why. Perhaps this is also because there is a
NDA has
huge
done
amount
well.
of no anti-incumbency. No, the Sabrimala
has done
issue.
well.
The Sabrimala issue.
At
The
10 o'clock in the
Sabrimala
morning,
issue.
viewers,
Sabrimala issue, sir. Sabrimala
At 10
issue.
o'clock in the morning, I want you now to focus on some big numbers, viewers. It's 10 o'clock, 2 hours into counting. This is a snapshot. West Bengal, 256 out of 293 leads. Remember, one seat countermanded the election. So from 294, it's come down to 293. What are we seeing? We are seeing the BJP inches away from the halfway mark. Huge story. Mamata Banerjee, the biggest tent pole in the India bloc, looking shaky, looking fundamentally spun around. Why? Because she's 76 seats down right now, viewers, over last time. These are leads, let me tell you. In some places, only 3 or 4 rounds of counting. It could go up to 14, 15, 18 rounds. Early leads, but this is not looking good because this is enough voters to tell you there's a trend. So here you see it, 142, 71 seats up. Amit Shah could become, viewers, the man of the moment, because remember, it's him who hits the ground and does that work. And he was not budging from Bengal for weeks altogether. He was there, the Prime Minister, the Jhal Muri, someone is feeling the Jhal, and it is certainly not the BJP right now. Okay, so this is how things stand at 10 in the morning. In Kerala, 140 out of 140 trends. Here you see it, the UDF, the Congress, already past the halfway mark, 47 seats plus for them. These are the trends. Tamil Nadu viewers, what a story is being scripted here. Look at where the TVK is. The TVK is 92 in the positive because remember, it starts from 0. It's a massive, massive game. The DMK down, almost out, floundering, 89 down. 219 out of 234 trends in. AIDMK holding forth. This looks like a hung assembly happening here, viewers. And is the TVK going to be sitting out, or is it going to join hands with the nice BJP people and going to form the government? And last, Assam, 122 out of 126 trends. It's a clean sweep. BJP coursing ahead. Anand.
Well, TVK right now has made an announcement. TVK spokesperson is saying we will form government on our own. We will have the seats on our own. We are not going to go into alliance with anybody. The people are fed up of the two Rivayati partiers. Let's listen into what the TVK had to say.
Party. We will DMK in number 1 position is the total Tamil Nadu. Okay. Around the
spokesperson and a very happy Felix Gerard here. So let me ask you, I'll start with the weather in Chennai. It's Agni Nakshatra, it's peak heat. The clouds haven't come out, the sun hasn't come out. Suryan Udikila, DMK was in power, and that's also part of the emblem. But is it the winds of change? We suddenly saw a gust of wind here. So is TVK seeing the winds of change?
Yes, the entire weather have changed, and sun is going to set very soon. And this is not surprise for us, and we expected this, and it's a much calculated and well expected results, and this shows the trend of the people, the entire Tamil Nadu wanted a change, and this reflects in the people's mindset.
What worked for you, sir, in your favor?
Everything. Our leader is the most charismatic leader, and the election promises, above all, the trust that people have on my leader.
It's unbelievable also in terms of people flying down from different countries, coming to cast their vote. In droves, the youth have come in from different parts of the state and from other states as well. But this, what you see is this, it's a sign of trust, you say, towards Jananayagam as he is. But at the same time, it's also something in terms of fatigue towards the DMK and ADMK.
No, the people are fed up with these both the parties. They wanted a change. They wanted a clean government. They wanted a government which will improve the lives of the people. And that's why they have come all the way to cast one vote. I know people have come from Europe, spending lakhs of rupees to cast one vote. So that's a power of our leader and the need for the state. That's the main reason.
Talapati Vijay as Chief Minister?
Sure, of course, 100%. No doubt.
But there'll be two important calls that come.
Felix Gerard very, very confident there, even as he's speaking with Rohini Swami. But interestingly, viewers, the ADMK is just consolidated. It's just lost 3 seats from the last time around. It's going to consolidate. And we're going to tell you that in Tamil Nadu, the picture is still left. It's not yet over. Not that the TVK is going to lose or lose its leads drastically, but things could change here quite quickly. The ADMK is also now pinched back 2 seats. So the traditional parties may not just give up without a fight. This phenomenon that is Vijay also perhaps shows that this could perhaps be the first election in Bharat which is being driven by the Gen Z vote, largely by the Gen Z vote, and also what their campaign and what they've tried to do on social media more than on-ground campaigning, because his on-ground campaign and his presence span Tamil Nadu was thwarted quite a bit. So this is a story in itself. Let's quickly look at how the regions are voting. How is Delta voting? Let's look at that first. In the Delta region, again, the TVK has made inroads and it's pinched bulk of it from the ADMK. These leads are coming from the ADMK. Sumant Raman.
Last time DMK won 38 out of 41.
Correct.
ADMK won 3 seats.
Yeah.
So if the TVK is taking 16, they're damaging the DMK drastically.
Let's look at the previous years. In this Delta region that we're plotting, the ADMK had won 25 seats out of 37 in 2021. So this Delta region, this is what
some error.
There seems to be some error because this was the
not the
DMK.
Delta region.
This is West.
Delta is on the other side.
This is West.
Tents are being
I think they've
removed.
interchanged.
Yeah, they've interchanged.
Tents are being removed from the DMK office, which was put up
Yeah.
out
We
there
just
for
reported that.
celebration.
Let's go
They
to
put
those
that
pictures,
up.
dramatic pictures. Yeah.
And the point is that the Congress, in the Congress party in the state, there was a lot of talk that, we should probably move away from the DMK and go with Vijay.
Yeah.
Talks had initially begun out there. But the old guard who had the years of the leadership of the Congress said, no, that's not possible because look at DMK, they are bankrolling our campaign. Everywhere they were giving them money to contest the election. They were providing them the crowds. They were providing them the plastic chairs. Plastic chairs, very important in elections because you have to pay in advance to the tent walas to give those chairs.
Because those
These
chairs are broken
things.
or somebody take them away
Somebody
and all
will
of
else
that.
will
Yeah.
take that. You're talking about lakhs of chairs across the state, right? And all that money was being given by the DMK to the Congress. So penny-wise, pound foolish, they decided to go with what is available rather than put their ears to the ground. And as Rahul was pointing out, where was the local media? They did not see the signs at all that there was such an anti-incumbency going on. So who muzzled the media in the state out here? Or did they self-correct themselves that better
We
to
will
stay?
ask all those questions once the dust settles and the results settle. Yes, Sumant Raman.
Had the Congress gone with TVK in hindsight after 1967, who knows? They might have been back in power.
Right. Salem Dharnidharan is with us. Vanakkam. Enna solranga? What do you think? Smita Prakash is saying.
Kursi ki baat hai.
Yeah.
Plastic chairs.
So, Nick,
Kursi ki baat hai. What Smita is saying is very important. Alliance making. So, if the Congress has screwed up alliance making in Tamil Nadu,
Big alert.
One seat.
BJP passed the halfway mark in
next to the
Bengal.
halfway mark. Yes.
Let's go to Bengal very quickly. Sanam Dharnidharan also here with us. Good morning, sir.
Yeah, just one seat. It's actually slipped back down. So we keep close tabs. We keep close tabs, but then it's back up. No. I'm just saying 145, 147 is the halfway mark. 74 seats gain that is made, but it has to gain far more, viewers. It has to gain far more for it to become solid. Another 3 to 5 seats easily.
You're more ambitious for the BJP
and continue to
than the
consolidate.
BJP is for itself. Is that the
Consolidate.
reason?
Yeah. Let's go back to Tamil Nadu because Salem Dharnidharan is here. What would you say to this number? Do you think this will change, Salem Dharnidharan? Does it shock you? DMK at 61 minus 94 seats and all of them lost to the TVK. It's not a repeat of 2016.
I think every election is unpredictable and who decides are the people. So we have to listen to the people. But these are early trends. Maybe we can say in conclusion by 12 o'clock or 12:30 what will be the trend. But if this TVK's trend is true,
like you always do, you speak up. So you need
no,
to
if the TVK's trend, if it is true, then it is also a lesson for parties across the country that the politics in itself has changed then maybe the belief in grassroots or the big conferences, or maybe there is that belief, right, is wrong. And the fact is, the politics is now more on social media and more about the young people. And if you look, I'll not speak, let me not speak as a spokesperson, but look at the percentage of parliamentarians under the age of 40 in the country. What is the percentage? Less than 5%. Emmanuel Macron became president of France when he was 37 or 38.
Right.
And has anyone become any? So the thing is, it's
so did the
also
DMK not read it? Did the DMK not read it?
No, then what? What about BJP?
Or was
Did
the
BJP
DMK
not read
denial?
it?
No, I'm saying was the Tamil Nadu was the DMK in denial?
The BJP not read it. The BJP not read it. The ADMK not read
The
it.
story is not about BJP in Tamil Nadu. The story is about DMK.
One second. Mr. Dharanidharan. Just 1 second. One second. Mr. Dharanidharan, I just have to ask you this question. Is this a vote against everything that the media has been telling you, the national media, that you legitimately did boycott a lot of channels? And I'm using the word legitimately because you felt that there was perhaps some sort of a agenda. But maybe we were telling you the truth. Maybe we were telling you to look in the mirror.
I am the spokesperson.
So I'm asking you now, sir. So now I'm asking you.
When have I boycotted your channel, any channels?
Well, sir, some people did. But anyhow, I'm not making it about myself.
I've always been on your channel. Not yours. I'm not judging you.
I'm a small
I have
reporter.
been on
Listen to me.
No,
I'm asking you, sir. This was something that was pointed out. The Supreme Court caught hold of 4 of your ministers and said they were corrupt. Number 1. Number 2, that there was a governance gap. Number 3, that you were not very well disposed to a community in the state, the Sanatanis. Many things were said. Do you think you could have course corrected? The TVK is a complete outsider. Do you think you could have course corrected? Honest question, honest answer.
See, in politics, in elections, it's very difficult to pinpoint to reasons on why one party is losing and one party is winning. There are a number of reasons, but you exactly cannot pinpoint. If this is the reason you are saying, and if this trends out to hold, then if religion or Hindu card with the BJP place has been the reason, then ADMK should have swept. That is not the case. I'm not still saying we couldn't win. It's too early. It could still be a hung assembly. It could, or one of the other parties could narrowly make it. But if these trends are true, then I don't think it is because of all the issues the BJP raised or the national media raised.
No,
it is because of young people. You go to seats of Tamil Nadu, young
did
people
you block or muzzle the media to an extent that you were not told the real picture on ground, and you were itself in denial? When I say you, the DMK itself was in denial of what the angst on ground is. Now look at the thing. What's happening? The TVK has pinched 97 seats, of which 96 have come from you, the DMK, as of now the lead. Look at the ADMK. The ADMK is still leading in 70. As of now, only 4 more seats leads need to be plotted. Only 4 more seats. And this looks like this combination, if it comes together, can form government.
But TVK also, Vijay has not given a single interview as yet. So it's not media making or breaking also.
No, it's social media. It's social media making or breaking. Social media.
From the results hub.
His own movie was blocked at the state CBFC. Yeah, lots of things
One second, let me go to the results hub, because Shivani has some micro details coming out of Tamil Nadu, and I also want to say good morning to RP Singh, who's looking very, very happy right now. Yes, Shivani.
Yes, thank you for that. I have the vote numbers with us now in our live results hub. I'm focusing on the Chennai seats. All 16 leads, mind you, in Chennai are with the TVK. And this is the big number. Kolathur, VS Babu of the TVK leading by 12,916 votes. These are still early rounds. But of all the Chennai seats, the maximum lead is in Kolathur, which is important because this is Stalin's seat.
Stalin's seat.
Exactly. And see Joseph Vijay from Perambur leading currently by 6,463. You've got from Velachery Kumar R leading by 3,826. In Dr. Radhakrishnan Nagar and Mary Wilson of the TVK leading by 5,000 votes. But the big, and then there is Saidapet, which is Arul Prakasam M of the TVK leading by 9,000 votes. But the big number coming in from Kolathur, 12,916, the lead already. I want to show you Kanchipuram, again a stronghold of the DMK. 3 TVK leads out of the 4 seats, 1 for AIA DMK. Already handsome lead in Kanchipuram for V. Soma Sundaran, AIDMK leading by 7,700 votes. Tiruvallur, again, a previous DMK bastion. Currently 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of the 10 leads are TVK. Only 1 lead for DMK. CPIM, AIA, DMK leading at others. There is one Punamali which is leading, TVK leading here. Prakasam are by 19,000 votes already. So
Okay.
these are early trends, but really strengthening in favor of the TVK in even strongholds of the DMK in Chennai and KDCC region.
But remember, viewers, that the TVK right now is about 20 short of the halfway on
One
its own.
point.
Yes.
Why
Yes.
is it even more remarkable, Rahul? 90% of the people of the state in 90% of the constituencies don't know the name of the TVK candidate.
Yeah.
Okay. They have no clue who
this
they
is
are.
exactly
Nalin
no.
Mehta,
This
they
is
still
exactly
voted for
what
them.
happened with the Aam Aadmi Party in Punjab.
That is
आप लगेगा झाड़ू. आप में यही हुआ था पंजाब में. Same thing happened.
This is what you were saying on exit polls. They didn't have people at the polling booth. It doesn't matter when chemistry works. When it happened with Gen Z, so I was saying, Gen Z, you can't just sometimes your legacy becomes your baggage.
Yeah.
Gen Z wants freshness. You can't just say, "Chalo yaar, ab Gen Z ko manate hain. Let's do an Insta post and the Gen Z will vote for us." They are not stupid people. They have brains.
So what does the Gen Z want?
Gen Z wants
jobs.
Firstly, I think
prospects.
it's again and again come that they want a face they can trust. And who wins that trust? Usually.
Okay, big news, sir, behind you. Big news behind you. Bengal, BJP 149, clear of the halfway number, sir.
Whoa,
in terms of
viewers,
lead. Big development.
people-
150, leading in 150 as of now. 150, Bengal, big lead. This one. Yeah.
I've come to this for many elections to this studio. This is the only election of the states where you don't show any mithai shots. Is it a very North Indian thing, the laddus and all? Because so much is happening.
Yeah. No, in
But
Bengal
West
also
Bengal is
laddu.
famous for seeds. There is nobody doing mithai there, like in UP. They
नहीं,
are
वो
not
संदेश,
presumptive.
अरे संदेश यही है.
नहीं, ये तो
आपके
lie
सामने
है.
संदेश है.
Like, is the
और
culture
बंगाली के
different?
सामने संदेश रखा
Is
है.
it
और क्या
UP,
करें?
in Delhi,
No, no,
UP,
one second.
Punjab,
That's an
everywhere they have
important
Bihar.
question.
They have
Very
mithai
important
presumptive.
question. I'll just
It
tell
is
you.
too
viewers,
early for
yes,
Sandesh in
precisely.
Bengal.
Yes, precisely. Shubir
Hold on
Bhaumik, man of experience, Smita Prakash, madam of experience, both of them are going to tell you that it's still early days. Let's hold our breath. These
picture
are
abhi baki hai.
indications.
I want to add
Picture
some
baki.
context to why
Yes,
it's
sir.
early days.
Yeah.
Out of 22 or 23 rounds in most seats, right now we are on round 2. And in the seats that BJP is leading in at the moment, according to the Election Commission site, in one of them it's leading by 10,000, which is Agnimitra Paul's constituency, Asansol Dakshin. In most of the others, the margins are between 1,000 and 1,500.
So I want to show
Many
that.
of them are under 500.
Let's show that spectrum once.
Yeah.
Let's show the spectrum, the
I have
voter
vote share,
palette.
yeah. He's got the vote share. He's got vote share.
Vote
Yeah.
share in West Bengal, as per ECI website, 46% BJP, 40% TMC.
Wow.
Wow.
46%
6%
BJP.
gap.
That is
Roughly.
almost 1 in 2 voters.
Roughly.
And this is on top of a big turnout. Even a bigger
40%
turnout. Now look at what
TMC.
is happening. Nalin Mehta is saying, what is happening here? Look at the other seats, viewers. These are the narrow margins. Nalin Mehta is talking about. These are the mild seats. These are the swing seats. And it is in these swing seats that the BJP is streaking ahead by wafer-thin margins.
Yeah.
Will these hold? Will they increase? No one knows, viewers. We'll have to find out. Here is the BJP mild. These are seats that it won just once
One out
in
of
the
3.
past. It's holding on to a lot of them. The TMC mild, viewers, this is where the BJP has made a lot of ingress. And then you have the TMC strong. And look at what's happening here. Big saffron dents. These are indentations, viewers. This is what is happening. We've got a problem. The TMC has a problem. Dilip Ghosh, go straight across to you. Dilip Ghosh, welcome to the show. Dilip Ghosh, आपकी
धन्यवाद.
क्या आपका पहला रुझान नंबर 1, नंबर 2, आपका पहला रिएक्शन दोनों बता दीजिए सर.
देखिए रुझान जो पोलिंग था उसी के आधार पर हो रहे उसी दिशा में. एग्जिट पोल में भी एक दिशा मिली थी और वो संकेत मात्र था क्योंकि यहाँ के लोग खुल करके बोलते नहीं.